You're still gonna cheat, right?
No. Chat knows.
How's it going, everybody?
What's poppin', gamer?
Hi.
Hey there.
Hello.
I am Scapegoat. Today we're doing episode 1 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Goat Time podcast featuring a bunch of amazing content creators. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, gang.
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
I am a pickle.
Okay. Before we get started, I do want to say, viewers in the chat, you do have a chance to win a prize today. One viewer in the chat is going to win some OCG sleeves, Trishula sleeves. Pretty cool. Aside from that, today we're just going to be going over everybody in the podcast, going over them one by one, learning a little more about them, letting them just have the spotlight, for a decent amount of time just to get their point across, any plugs they want to do, and what they're just doing on their own content and whatnot. So does that sound good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
We do have a sponsor today. It is Shiro. He does amazing art. As you can see on the screen, he does all the chibis for us. We're going to eventually have the background replaced so I don't look so self-centered, and it's going to have everybody included on this. But he does have quite a few field centers on his store for sale, as well as playmats. He does, I think that's Bow Goddess and Apollosa, Sky Striker Ray, the Live Twin playmats, and all of that stuff. So big shout out to Shiro. And I think that's pretty much it. So I think we should just get started. Who do we have first? Let me check real quick. Is Noah Jenk here? Noah?
Yeah, I am, but you should probably skip me real quick.
Tally, what's going on?
Yo, let's go, baby. Hey, yo, guys, how's it going? Tally here. And I'm really, really incredibly awkward. I've got nothing else to say after this, except I'm a Scottish YouTuber. I'm 24 years old, and I am the king of 100 duels. No one puts in more pointless effort than me to a deck that may or may not do terribly, but 100 duels is probably the best way to find out. And I'm on YouTube, Twitter, all that good stuff. Scapegoat, anything you want from me at all, pal?
Yeah, I just thought you didn't mention that you're a model.
Yo,
I
that
wish.
picture.
Really
That
wish.
picture is a good picture.
That was after a long cut. It was a professional, and there's so much Photoshop in that picture.
No,
More than I can really
All
describe.
lies.
this is natural.
Really wish. I wish I could look like that right now. Lockdown's not been good to your boy here, but Monday the gym's open. I'm going to get as shredded as possible, or I'm going to get big like the Don over here, and I'm going to just start the Church of Don Juan.
Dude, all I'm saying is that I wish I looked that handsome.
I know, it's very, very nice picture.
You're all too nice to me. I fucking
I like
love
your
you guys.
jacket.
Thanks. I
Yo,
appreciate you.
asking for a friend. Are you single?
No, but I can be for you, Tatsum.
Okay,
Wow.
great. I'll pass that on to my friend.
Tally, so just tell me what you do on YouTube. What kind of content do you do?
Yeah, so in terms of content, I do a couple of things. So for a long time, I was just your kind of casual, like deck profiles, combos, and I looked at rogue decks from a slightly competitive standpoint. And kind of would say the standout content that's on my channel is that it's the 100 duels. So I'll take a deck, whether it's good or bad. So far good decks, except the most recent one, and I will play it for 100 duels. And at the end of that, I come out slightly less sane and slightly more unhappy with everything than I went in. But at the end of the day, it's content, it's funny, and it's a good time.
Yeah, I remember you telling me 100 duels per episode that you do for a deck. I think that's crazy, but I mean, you do you. You must be sleep deprived.
Incredibly. Scotland has lovely weather. I won't see any of it because I'm about to go record the next 100 duels, and I'm editing the current 100 duels right now. And by God, if it was not one of the most painful experiences of my life. Chat, just imagine someone maybe taking out toenails, fingernails, and slap a Dogmatica engine on it.
So it's a Dogmatica deck going for, or?
Yeah, it's Dogmatica Zoo, and essentially I looked at somebody and they were playing Eldritch Dogmatica Zoo, and I was like, that's such a good idea, but Eldritch is super monkey, so I'm not doing it. Turns out Dogmatica Zoo isn't a good idea on its own. It's an absolute fucking train wreck.
Just posting your URLs in the chat. But Dogmatic Kazoo it actually sounds really good. So I mean, I'm sure you're gonna win all 100 duels with that deck.
Oh, I really wish there's a couple streaks on there that I was commenting it, right, so I did the voiceover for it like the other day, and I was just like, I really can't post this. I've just lost like 8 games in a row because I'm absolutely brain dead and not very good at anything that's not the most mindless combo. I think next time I'll make it really easy on myself and just do like Dino or something.
Or any deck that just includes Dragoon.
God knows I can't play Dino to save my life.
Hmm.
Like neither can I, but I think it's, no offense, probably the most brain dead deck I've ever encountered. So it'll be nice and easy. I'll just autopilot 100 games.
Yeah, it's pretty
Not wrong.
autopilot.
Is there anything else you want to say, Tally?
Oh, is there anything else I want to say? Nah, other than that, I think the lineup tonight, by the way, gang, is absolutely stacked. I think everyone here is going to be really, really, really nifty. I might get quite quiet because it's currently midnight in Scotland. However, we're here to party, so I do have like a hell of a lot of caffeine. I'll get involved where I can, and I cannot wait for everyone to introduce themselves and learn a little bit about some new people.
Definitely, and I'm really happy to have you. You're a joy to talk to off the chat and off the podcast, and I just really wanted you on the podcast. So I'm glad we get to have you. I was very happy to meet you in Mokuba League, and I hope we get to have you more on more in the future.
Oh, I cannot wait to talk about the Mokuba League side of things. I don't know if we're going to get into it too much today, but there's so much to talk about, and some spicy comments that we could probably mention at some time.
Yep. I think we'll be done the first round in terms of MBT posting in mid next week or so.
I think so, yeah. I think we've got a couple games left, and then we're like diving into round 2, so it'll be a good time.
So we're definitely gonna have like a majority of the Mokuba League contestants on the podcast for an episode, just to talk about it and kind of review the duels, kind of see our misplays or maybe even some nice nasty comments. Who knows?
By the way, speaking of the Mokuba League, if you haven't already, Scapegoat's match went out today. King Scarlet's already got a match out, and I've got a match out. I think Crystal Abundance and Tracy have not had theirs posted yet, but keep an eye out for theirs as well.
Very excited for theirs.
That's yours is out as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I was the first one again.
Oh
who did I play?
boy.
Yeah, 2-0'd by War Rocks, weren't you? Absolutely
Yeah,
decimated.
I was
Did you
too
actually lose to War Rocks?
No,
Look,
I
man, it happens sometimes, okay?
didn't.
Bro, bro, I would have accepted if you said you lost like Appliancer or like a Goat deck or anything that Nim's touched within the past
I
like 10
didn't
weeks.
lose to Warrocks.
Be
Nah,
careful what you
that's
say
okay,
about
man.
Appliancer.
Don't worry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Bro, all I'm saying is that like every Appliancer card is currently in my Appliancer garbage bin.
Yo, but Telly,
Yes.
just wanted to say that Eldritch is one of the most skill-intense decks the game has ever seen.
Nah, Monkey, set Sanguine, make Conk, repeat.
Not
I'm gonna mute myself and cry for it. That's okay. So.
Pepe hands.
I really appreciate your commentary, Tally, and I hope we're going to hear from you a little bit sooner. But Mokuba League was pretty fun. I do think Dragoon should have been banned, but speaking of banned players, we have Stevie here. Stevie, you here?
Yeah, what's good, gamers?
Got him.
You know, we had to roast him a little bit.
Not wrong, but like, all right. More or less, what's good, gamers? It's your boy Stevie Blunder, world's greatest Yu-Gi-Oh chess player outside of Ryan Yu, professional Yu-Gi-Oh player assigned to team Playmakers. Somehow, I don't know how I even got working with Luxury. I just played Gem Knight FTK and like I beat Siege somehow. But anyways, I make Yu-Gi-Oh content for some reason. I don't know why I decided to make content about this garbage game. It kind of sucks. But anyways, yeah, check me out on twitch.tv/Stevie Blunder_ or youtube.com/ Stevie Blunder. I post a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh informational videos. I try and be funny. I play Dragon Mates. That's about it. Like, there's nothing really else interesting about me.
One thing I watched from you before I actually like talked to you or met you was the was it Jeopardy?
Oh yeah, that was yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh Jeopardy was really fun to shoot. Just more or less was like, hey, XYZ content creator, want to play Jeopardy? And they were like, first of all, we're European, so what's Jeopardy? And second of all, sure, why not? And yeah, that more or less just led to some pretty fun, so like really fun streams, a lot of networking.
Yeah,
And yeah, I'm really happy to.
yeah, it seemed really fun. I actually stole your idea, and I did it with Shiggy, Zara, and Josephine, and it was a blast too. I actually enjoyed that format, and I think more so trivia type of thing is like a very cool concept for content creation.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. Don't worry, I stole that idea from someone else. It's not not exactly the most original idea, but I have fun with it.
I'm glad to hear that. Anything else you got planned cooking, or any other things you want to say?
Yeah, got outside of this podcast, of course, I've got a couple of boxing gloves just waiting to drive over to Don's place, fight me. What else? Got a beginner. I've got like a beginner tutorial series that I'm in the works, trying to teach new players how to like take those first steps into like competitive, like what they should be looking for, et cetera, et cetera. But outside of that, nothing too much going on outside of those two things.
Will
Awesome.
you fight me after you fight him?
I mean, hey man, if you live within the general California region, I'm down.
I don't. Sorry.
Unfortunate. It's okay. Next
I,
YCS.
I heard you had some big plans for 2022.
Oh yeah, getting unbanned, bro. God. Oh yeah. For those of you who don't know in chat, yes, Stefan Lam am currently banned from Yu-Gi-Oh competitive play ever since October 7th of 2020, and I will be reinstituted in October 7th, 2022.
Are we allowed to discuss why, or?
Oh yeah, we're allowed to. I made like 2 videos about it. But anyways,
Okay.
the long story short of it was when Remote Duels first came out, I was like, yo, you know what sounds like a good idea? You know what? Like, this doesn't seem like a very safe program. So let's more or less just be like, let's more or less just like make like an anti-cheating guide and just like know what to search for. Because obviously,
I remember that.
yeah, because like, so I just like watched Farfa's old video. I watched a Tom Box video, and I was like, okay, these are more or less just like everything that should be compiled. And I more or less just like shot everything, edited it down. I was like, okay, this should be like a pretty informative guide. So I more or less just made it like, so I stole like Farfa's thumbnail. I made his thumbnail my title, and I just like made some random garbage in like MS Paint for the thumbnail. I was like, okay, good enough. After like a huge disclaimer, like a 30-second full disclaimer in the front saying like, this is educational. Please don't actually cheat. And then 1 week before the Remote Duel extravaganza, like the first one, Konami sends me an email and they're like, hey, we watched your video and you're getting banned for 2 years. And I'm like, yo, that's kind of crazy. First of all, who sent you this? Like, did you guys have nothing better to do outside of like, you know, print more virtual world cards? And like, second of all, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I put a pretty big disclaimer in the front. So I appealed it and they were like, yeah, sorry, no. And I'm banned for 2 years.
All right, so you got triffed pretty much.
More or less, but except I actually didn't cheat. I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
There
don't
was
know.
like
Some
that, nothing
guy
wrong.
back in like 2014 who did the same thing, and unfortunately, you didn't know that's what they do. That's like a no-go.
No, because I've like talked about this like a ton of times on stream. But if you want to talk about people who like have made like quote unquote cheating guides or etc. Like Tombox has an entire video about it. He's not banned. Coder has a video about sharking. He's not banned. Farfa has an entire video about how to cheat. He's not banned. And what's it called? Duel Links Meta has an entire video about notorious cheats that have happened and like how they're used and how they were used. And he's not banned. And it's more or less just I have this tinfoil hat conspiracy theory where Konami and like Jerome were just like in some dark room and just like, all right, we got to ban anything remotely related to remote duels before this extravaganza fires up. And they just went on Google and just like, we found something under the radar and just like made an example out of it.
It's not really like that. They watch everything. They actually watch. I know that they watch my stuff, for example, and I'm pretty sure that that each region watches their own region and they know who we are. Doesn't matter how big or how small your channel is. The reason why the big channels get away with it is because they are the big channels, and if they ban a big player, it's gonna go down for them bad. Like you cannot ban the gate. You just can't. It doesn't matter what he does. Like unless he actually does something horrible, but you cannot ban the gate because Duel Links will just die out instantly. So unfortunately, you're just small fish. But
Yeah, just like small fish
Mhm.
in the fryer. There's like
I don't care. I saw the video and I don't think it was ban worthy, but I like how you put it. It could have come across as a little bit aggressive, maybe to them.
Yeah, like could you
Duel-
have probably been like, oh baby rage, he's making fun of our garbage system. Like yeah, like cuz I was. But at the same time, like it wasn't promoting anyone to cheat, which they claimed I was, and I'm just like, okay, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that the ban was very severe, and I hope that
Is the
once.
original video still up?
Oh yeah, it's still up.
Oh, of course not.
By the way,
Uh,
Tatsum,
what-
see on that point, like where they watch like small YouTubers as well, they're like pure looking out for like tiny channels like a hawk, especially doing like early pack openings. I know a dude in Scotland with like 300 subs maybe. He opened up some product early and they were like pure DMing him on Facebook and Twitter and being like, "Where did you get all this? Why? Like, could you take your
Yeah, man.
video down?"
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
They are watching. It's only good. It's only for the good of the game. But one small disclaimer: I don't want to like take time off Stevie Blunder, but once you are not unbanned, you have to apply to be unbanned. They will look at your case. So you are not yet
October
unbanned.
7th, I can apply to be reinstated for good standing.
So it's maybe time to delete that video if you really want to get back.
Hell no, we're not deleting that video ever.
No censorship. It's a free country over there.
USA.
Well, anyway, Stevie, I do hope you do get unbanned, and I hope you'll see you in a tournament.
Yeah, until then, I'm out here just like farming sand or like whatever band players do.
Fair enough. To flip that on the head of the conversation, we do have Kay, Apple Cheeks 21. How you doing, Kay?
Hi, I'm doing fine. Can you guys hear me fine, all right? Or...
Yeah.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, good. My iPad's got the one with the best mic right now.
Good.
Hi, I'm Kay, Apple Cheeks 21 on Twitter. I really don't have a lot to say. I'm purely a self-indulgent kind of creator, but I've been into the fandom for like going on 2 decades now. It feels weird growing up with it, but I'm happy to at least work with a lot of interesting people in here, and I hope you take care of me.
Of course. Actually, I'm working on another series, Kay, and it's for like kind of like a battle royale, like Yu-Gi-Oh series. We all get on the screen, like 10 people. We knock one out every round. Not even dueling. It's just questions and whatnot, right? So if the chat wants to vote somebody off, they do. I put people who would want to like have a certain content creator on as a guest, and you were one of the people that somebody wanted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
I
pretty
didn't
interesting.
expect such a thing. Thank you so much, whoever that was.
In the same paragraph, it was I would like Kay and Cheese. So I was like, oh, cool. So you do was it a lot of Zale, Zexel?
Yes. I have a history with it. That was the show that actually got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh when I was in high school.
Very good taste.
I had a difficult period where I was just dealing with being a junior in a scene, like not really a junior at the time, but like entering high school. I was into 5Ds, and then I just fell off that bandwagon. I couldn't get past after the Crash Town, and while 5Ds was like one of my favorites, it's still up there. It's like tied with GX at second, but after Zale came up, I was instantly brought back in, and I was really like, everything is so colorful. There's nothing super muted anymore. I just got the excitement again, and I just kept on doing what I was doing, just managing to catch up and like, following the story that was currently airing.
Okay, if I could just say really quickly, very good taste in seasons there. Zale is incredible.
It's definitely the one that's very underrated, unfortunately.
Yeah, people kind of overlook it, I think, because Yuma looks goofy as hell, but like, it's good.
Oh no, he's not goofy as hell. He's like, if I were to describe him, I would say that there are people that can relate to him more as a character to a person, rather than just someone writing him off as being goofy, annoying. He's a kid. He's 13. We were all 13 once.
I think when I was first watching Zale for the first time, I think he's Yu-Gi-Oh Naruto. You know what I mean? Like he has that same kind of yeah. I mean, he even has like the made up catchphrase of like words he just made up. You know what I mean? Like date bayo, kato bingu, etc., etc.
Yeah,
He's a little,
Katakana is definitely.
a narc baby.
Yeah, to a degree, he kind of is, but he's also kind of not. The thing with Zale is that there is a lot of like hidden lore in there, and one of the facts is that
it's nuts.
Yeah, but like it's not that kind of lore. It's as everyone knew, during like it goes all the way back to Duel Monsters, that a bunch of the staff were really big into the martial arts series Saint Seiya. So they had both Seiya and Shinryu in as like Easter eggs in the original DM.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
That's
Yeah,
very
when I was
cool.
watching Zale, I was just like, wait a second. This looks like a series I just finished reading, which was a spin-off that the creator of Saint Seiya approved of called Lost Canvas. And I was like, oh my god, the cloth, which is basically like the armor, very much so mimics the Zale forms. And it's like, what? I was like, what is this?
That's
It just
awesome.
felt like it was crazy. And it ended like at least a couple months before Zale started. And I was like, wait a second. This cannot be a coincidence.
The Zale did the manga or anime start first?
The animated manga started first in 2010.
Okay.
It ended in 2015 on June 21st, and I know that for a fact because of my birthday.
Hey,
but yeah. I just know a lot of interesting Yu-Gi-Oh facts, and I know a lot of voice actor trivia, mainly for overseas, because I don't know a lot of English ones except for like Barrett Letty.
that's a mood.
Yeah, but I just know like I know who is this, I know who is that. I have ears that are trained for certain voices and that I can recognize them and where they are today. Yeah, are there any other questions? I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent on comparing a spin-off to another spin-offs.
No, I mean that's pretty much everything, right? I mean, when you were talking about lore, I thought you were gonna go into the episode where they had the blue eyes, the dark magician statues and whatnot.
Lore. Oh, I
Yeah.
was talking about like hidden Easter eggs.
Yeah, you're like Easter egg lore. No, it's fine, but
Action notes.
But it's crazy because yeah, the lore in geez, the episode 15 and 16 was crazy too. But
Is
like,
that are you talking about Zale still?
yeah, it was yes, it was Zale. It was the dojo one.
Yep. Okay, I was about to say, yep. They got the flame wingman statue and everything.
Yeah, but there's also one that looked like I think like Rainbow Dragon or something like that. And
Yes.
everyone's like, "Where's 5Ds?" I'm just like, I have no idea. Don't ask me.
It's where it
All I know is
deserves
that
to be,
there was-
not mentioned.
All I know is that there was a dark tuner in like the very first episode of like the show itself. But yeah, that's just me. I'm just rambling. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not hosting it. I can't say anything.
no, you're fine. Don't worry about it. But that's pretty much everything you want to say.
Yeah, that is pretty much everything I want to say.
Awesome. Well, I do appreciate it, Kay, and I do hope we get to have you on some future episodes. I know we're not gonna have like this big cast all the time. We're gonna have a more simplified cast, but I wanted to get everybody on just to figure 25, which is our actual size. I think 25 people in the podcast.
Yeah,
we have a few people not here. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything Dylan, and quite a few other people in the chat that didn't get to come today. But other than that, I do want to mention that I forgot to say that you type in ! giveaway in the chat, you'll get a chance to be a winner for the
does that
sleeves.
include people in the podcast at the moment?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So make sure to type in ! giveaway at the end of the stream. We will give away Trishula sleeves, and you just have to whisper me, and you'll get a chance to get them, or a mod. So either or. So.
Yeah, nice going podcast. Everyone just
Listen, man, those Trish sleeves are hot. God damn.
Well, speaking of hot, we do have somebody coming who knows a little bit about fire. She is. It is Salamangrate Shiggies. Crystal Abundance, how are you doing? Hello?
Can you guys hear me?
There we go. We got you.
Hi, I'm Shiggies. I'm a Sorry. Okay, I'm a Yugituber, a Yugi streamer, and a cosplayer. And I'm pretty bad at Yu-Gi-Oh, but like I have a lot of fun with it, and I think that's the most important thing.
It is.
Maybe I don't know, and I'm really nervous. I'm sorry,
No,
but I'm
it's
really happy to be here.
We love you.
fine. I know, dude. I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, you want to talk about what you do on
I guess
YouTube,
I
Twitch?
started. What do I do on YouTube, Twitch? I misplay. That's what I do on YouTube, Twitch.
No.
I misplay. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, no, that's not just me. Not kidding. Anyway, I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains a lot. Hence, oh my god, that's my profile picture. Yeah. Soulburner is my bestie, so there's a picture of us together. But
You actually met him. That's him, IRL.
yeah. But yeah, I do a lot of like kind of more jokey videos. I'm extremely casual and kind of just I'm like, you know, getting along. I really like Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains, but also I'm more of I like the spin-offs. So GX 5Ds. I'm working through Zexel now, but I'm not sure if that's ever gonna get done because I'm just like I keep revisiting the same 5 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains. And I'm also a collector. I really enjoy collecting merchandise specifically from Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains and also from all of the spin-offs. So that's something that I kind of really enjoy doing. And sometimes I cosplay for funsies, and sometimes I draw. It's questionable, but yeah, that's kind of me, I guess.
Your drawings are actually really good. I mean, we have a few of them as
you.
emotes in the chat, right?
I do my best.
I mean, I like them.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, super excited to be here amongst all of these fantastic content creators. I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again like in July of last year. So I'm pretty new and navigating the community. I haven't been to an event yet, so I'm really excited to do that. And yeah, it's been cool. It's been good. I'm still trying to learn like how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Properly. I'm pretty bad at it, but you know, it's fun.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to mention or anything else you want to shout out or?
No. I'm good.
Fair enough. All right. It's a pleasure to have you, and I do hope we get to have you on future episodes. I know we're gonna do the Mocha League one, featuring me and you because we're both in it. We have Tally, Tatsim, anybody else I'm missing in the current chat? King Scarlet, and I don't know. I think that's it from the chat right now.
Tracy too, right?
Tracy was also, yeah.
Oh, Tracy, I'm sorry.
Forget about me. My family does. Everyone does.
Oh no, Tracy.
No, I stand Tracy. That's also something about me.
Tracy was one of my first friends on here, so I can't forget her.
Same. Big same.
You're too nice. I'm gonna cry.
So next up we have, I'm gonna mispronounce your name and I'm sorry. Gilligabite.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. Give me one moment. I was actually just using my Twitch Prime, which you can use on your favorite streamer. Shout out to Scapegoat. I just use my Twitch Prime on Scapegoat. Go ahead and feel free to use yours on your favorite streamer. And anywho,
I've heard that it's free. Is that true?
absolutely. Did you know you're losing actually 12 cents a day for every time you don't use your subscription? Blasphemy.
That just seems like a waste.
Dude, use it on your favorite streamer right now. Right now. Anyways, yeah, so my name is Gilligabite. I go by Gilly, but you can call me Gil. Regardless, whatever you want to call me, you know, I just been enjoying myself. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm so small compared to these like already well-known named people in the Yu-Gi-Oh community that I'm so thankful for the opportunity, honestly, to be a part of this podcast and this community. I'm always looking forward to just making some friends, and you know, I just always want to just, you know, have a good time. I'm just like Crystal. I'm a huge fan of the Brains anime as well. So my profile picture is just me in Playmaker's outfit. So I guess
Yeah, that's
there's
cool art,
that.
by the way.
Thanks. Yeah. I commissioned an artist. He was excellent. Anywho, so my favorite decks include like Orchist and Mathmex and time thief. So if that gives you kind of an opinion of what kind of person I am, sorry, I guess in advance maybe. But you could tell a lot about a person
Keep
based
at
off
it,
the
buddy.
deck they play, right? Potentially. No, anybody?
No, I can agree.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I just really am thankful for the opportunity to be here. So I am 27 years old. I'm married. I have 2 kids, 2 dogs. And what you guys can expect on my social media is on my Twitter, I like to post a bunch of horrible Yu-Gi-Oh memes. I think they're funny. And sometimes, I'm like, oh, 2 people liked it. Let's go. And then on my YouTube, I'm actually trying to start a series of like just kind of giving everybody the opportunity to show that Yu-Gi-Oh, although it's expensive, you can still enjoy it with a very minimal budget. And I hope to also kind of reach out to others in the community who want to showcase their deck profiles to kind of just show that you can still enjoy the game even with a lower budget. I'm also working on like a cube format kind of deck breakdown of like my cube format, and I also stream on Twitch. In all honesty, I like to play what I like, but my main focus is Yu-Gi-Oh! But on the weekends, I kind of just like to enjoy playing like maybe Valorant or like Genshin Impact, things like that. So if you guys want to hang out with me, we can just have a good time.
Awesome. I really appreciate you saying all that, and I loved your little segue intro. Also, I want to backtrack a little bit. You said you're married? That's not real.
Yeah, I'm married.
Yu-Gi-Oh player?
Dude, I know. To be fair, I married her before I got into Yu-Gi-Oh, so that was my in.
Okay,
So you
okay.
that's just how I made it happen, right? But been married for almost 7 years now, and I love her. She's great.
I hope you do.
She really supports me. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I could talk about her forever, but this is a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast, so whew,
We can make
I'm
it
sure my
relevant.
wife's actually listening right now. Elizabeth, I love you very much. And yeah.
That's so sweet.
This is so wholesome. I love it.
We love to see it.
And you have kids. I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
feel like there's
do.
not too many Yu-Gi-Oh
I
content
do.
creators who are like
Side note,
parents.
I
So
know
love
how
it.
hard parents who play Yu-Gi-Oh, if you ever just want to also hit me up, we can hang out. I completely understand how difficult it is to kind of try to balance like family life and like hobby life. If you're ever just looking for somebody to just talk with or hang out with, you can just reach out to me via Twitter or all my other social medias, and we can hang out too. We'll make the time. I understand what it's like to be a parent. I understand what it's like to be a husband or a spouse, right? Not excluding anybody, but just let's just all be friends.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to you for like the last few weeks, right? And you're one of the nicest people I've talked to on Twitter and everything. So I definitely
I honestly
appreciate
just
talking to you.
try my best. Thank you so much for your kind words.
Oh yeah, of course. Is there anything else you want to say, or?
No, except I hope everybody has a wonderful day and drink water because I surely don't drink enough. But make sure you guys drink water and stay healthy.
Yeah, Tracy, what are you drinking, by the way? You never disclosed that.
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm not a human being. I don't need liquid.
Okay. Next up, we have the one and only A Ninja. How you doing?
What's poppin', gamers? How are we doing today?
I think everybody's doing good. So what brings you here? What do you bring to the table? What do you do on stream? I know you're a streamer.
Yeah, I'm primarily a Yu-Gi-Oh adjacent Twitch streamer. If I had to liken my show to something else that's on Twitch that you guys might watch, I've kind of modeled it after Hassan Piker's show that he runs. It's less we play Yu-Gi-Oh and more I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh while drinking coffee. And that's about it. Sometimes we play the game. Sometimes. Only sometimes.
Are you a fellow gaming frog?
No, I'm an RP frog.
Oh, we have a lot to talk about then.
Oh yeah, no. Like we'll talk later. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast,
no, for sure.
but whoo boy. The last couple days. Oh my
Agreed,
god.
but
yeah, no. So I'm trying to do the whole YouTube thing. Yeah, it's on in the chat, Poggo. Let's go. Trying to do the YouTube thing. I put out like a funny video every once in a while, but it's mostly just I sit on screen. I actively have the longest hair on Yu-Gi-Oh Twitch. And you know, we just vibe. You know, I'm stuck in this like purple void that I cannot escape. But you know, it's fine. It has coffee. It has a mini fridge. There's Yu-Gi-Oh. It's all good.
You had the
I
longest
also
Yeah,
hair.
you
Can
said
I
you have the
battle
lo-
you for that?
could you repeat that? I'm sorry, I didn't.
Sir.
I said, who said you have the longest hair? Let me battle you for that.
No, like my hair goes down past my butt. Like there is no contest. I am the supreme.
Stevie, how long's your hair?
It's not that
Mine's
long.
definitely.
Okay.
Like all of my back at best.
Why did we edit it so long in your picture?
I got bored.
Oh my god. All right,
Why
Why are you
continue.
guys
growing up from
putting
my
rabbits on your
hair?
head?
Hmm?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, go on, Ninja.
I had
You
to,
know, I
I'm
think I've been
sorry.
growing out my hair for like 13 years now. It's like people come into my chat and they're like, "Why do you have your hair up in a bun all the time?" And I'm like, "Well," and I take it down and they're like, "Ah, I see. Understandable. Have a nice day." But you know, we mostly just like sit around and talk on my stream and we just drink coffee. It's a good vibe, you know. If you guys like lo-fi hip hop and caffeination, that's the spot. I think I'm also the North American Yu-Gi-Oh Twitch streamer that streams the earliest. So for all you EU frogs, you guys can stop on by. That's in the mid-afternoon for you. It's 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday through Saturday. So yeah, it's a good time.
Awesome. Anything else you want to say?
That's about it. I have a Twitter and an Instagram. I don't use them that much, but you know, I have a lot of shiny cardboard and I like to post on Instagram. I like memes and I post them on Twitter. That's about it.
Well, everybody loves that. So, next up we have Noah Jenk. Is that how you say it?
That is how you say it.
Thank God.
Yeah, you got it. Congrats.
Awesome. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm Noah, aka Noah Jink. I do a bunch of videos on YouTube where I talk about card game anime, and people act like they care, which is really nice of them. I have a series called "What Makes a Duel" that got it's like semi-popular, I guess. I talk about like duels, whether they be filler or non-filler, important, unimportant, and I kind of try to break them down into TCG terms and figure out what makes them so interesting in the narrative and everything like that. And yeah, that's basically it. I have a Twitter where I basically, it's just the stream of consciousness. It's just a mess, just a disaster. But other than that, that's basically me in a nutshell.
Anything you want to say? Anything you want to talk about right now? While you got the mic.
Well, currently working on the next What Makes a Duel project. That's in production, and it will be the first collaboration I will be doing. Don't want to go too into detail with it, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be covering an anime duel that literally the most requested one I've ever gotten done, right? Like since I've been first doing these videos or whatever, people have been commenting like, hey, do this duel, do this duel, do this duel. And it's like, oh my God, all right, I get it. I will do this. I will do it, and damn it all, I'll make it good. Or darn it all. I don't know how PG-13 I can be on here.
Hey, whatever. What's the duel?
That's a good question, man. I still don't know.
Oh, really?
When he shoots the monster to the moon.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it's just setting one and passing. You know, sometimes it'd be like that. But yeah, what does make a duel? You know, it's kind of like a very philosophical question. But I think the main thing I kind of like working on with those videos so much is that kind of as an outsider of the Yu-Gi-Oh community for a while before I really started doing stuff, I was like, I feel like people don't talk about people that play the TCG and people that are in the anime feel like they're almost in like separate communities. That's what it kind of felt like to me for a very long time. And I was like, well, how can you bridge that? Like, what is the best way to bridge that? So I kind of try to like attempt to do that with those videos. I'm not by any means an expert at the game, by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it's fun. So I don't know. I just kind of read what Speed Spell 3 is on Wikipedia and be like, oh, okay, I can talk about that.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Fair. All right. Well, I do hope we get to see you on some more podcasts. Maybe we can get people like you, Kay, Dylan on one episode and just talk about some Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Dylan's great to talk to.
Oh, I'm really sad he couldn't come tonight, but oh man, I love Dylan.
He's like a fountain of knowledge, man.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
it comes to like Yu-Gi-Oh anime and stuff like that. Like he like do the for those who've seen it in the chat and in the VC, the what is it? The left right rule video. When I saw that, it blew my mind because I had to go back and check everything. Like, oh my god, is this really how it works? If you know, you know.
Of course. Well, hopefully we'll get Dylan on too, and hopefully we'll get you on as well. But thank you. Next up, we have the one and only, I think the lewdest person on Yugi Twitter, if I can say that. It's Tracycakezzz. How you doing?
Thank you for that wonderful intro. You're not wrong, though. You're not wrong. I'm a little nervous too, just like Shuggies.
And if it makes you feel better, I'm nervous too. So.
Oh, good. It actually
We all are.
kind of does. Well, because technically, so if you don't know who I am, it's because I don't exist. Now, I've been on a hiatus, real life, real things. But anyway, when I'm not, I stream Duel Links. I do Duel Links videos. I stream TCG. I do TCG videos. I cosplay. Would you believe that I do unboxing videos? Wow. So unique, huh?
I think I've watched one of them once, yeah. Was it Toon Chaos? I think you did Toon Chaos, right?
I think yes, and I was in my Pegasus cosplay. I don't really know. I do a lot of cosplays. It all just blurs together at this point. And okay, I got an OnlyFans. That's why he said the most lewd. Just so you know, not gonna hide it. I don't like to hide anything. I'm pretty open about anything because I feel like people shouldn't be judged if they're not hurting people, So I wish more people on the internet would do that.
Of course. Everybody
Sex
should be
work is real
respectful.
work.
Yep, it is. Yep. Of course.
It is. It's actually hard too. Like literally, this isn't an OnlyFans thing, but like the time that people put into their outfits and then taking their pictures and then editing and then posting it, like it literally takes so much time. So when people say that it's not work, it's like, no, it is. Stop saying that.
So, anything else you want to say, Tracy, or any shout outs or anything you want to plug?
Not really specifically. I mean, you've got my links. I would say I'm most active on Twitter. I'm sure you guys have seen my dumb post at some point. And you have my Twitch and you have my YouTube, but not really. I just want to say I love you all. Everybody here, you're so awesome. Seriously, like I watch your stuff sometimes. I'm like, man, I wish I was talented. All I do is say stupid things.
No, you're talented, Tracy. You got to speak up for yourself a little more. Everybody's saying Tiger to 1, Tiger to 3, Tiger to 4. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, 1. Just give it back. Give me 1. Konami, I'll do whatever you want. I'll be your slave. Just give her back to me. I need her. That's all I have to say about that.
Yep. All right. Fair enough, Tracy. Thank you very much. I hope we do see you more often. Not even on here. I of course want to see you on here, but I want to see you doing your, get off your hiatus and come back,
I am going to like I said, I'm not gonna go way too into it because it's like personal stuff, and that's actually gonna be my first YouTube video back. It's like, oh, where I've been, why I've been here, what's going on. But like I was actually gonna start filming next week, so this is really perfect timing. So thank you for having me on here, even though I'm technically not content creating at the moment.
Oh, no problem.
I love you.
I love you too. Everybody show some love for Tracy. Spam those emotes. Give her all of the love and appreciation so she'll come back. So next up, speaking of love, we have a very fatherly figure. His name is King Scarlet. How you doing today?
Hey, good. How's everybody else doing?
Doing pretty good.
Great. Great, man.
Literally the dad
I
of the
fucking
community.
love you, Scarlet.
I adore you so much.
Take my fucking babies.
All right.
How do I respond to that?
Hey, don't just continue.
The response is
Anyways.
yes, and you're going to teach them how to be appliancer players, and it's going to be great.
Okay.
So
Yes.
let's get out of that conversation. So I know you're the #1 TikToker in the Yugi community, right?
Probably far from it. But I appreciate the plug. I guess thanks to MBT, I'm just a TikToker now.
I think it's certainly funny to think of you like that, but you definitely do put out some quality content on YouTube. He does skit parodies, and I love every single one of them. They're all great.
Oh my god. When I get the notification bell when his video comes out, it's just a joy, honestly. They're all like different and unique. He's just kind of doing his own thing, you know? They'll be Yu-Gi-Oh related sometimes, and then sometimes, you know, not. But like, it's honestly a joy to see in my feed.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I'm terrible at receiving compliments, but I'm trying. So
I think my favorite ones are like not even the Yu-Gi-Oh ones. It's like when you're replying to people. I think Fast and the Furious ones.
Oh yeah, what was that? Who was it? That was Triff? That was Triff.
I think.
Yeah, I really didn't expect. So he followed me after that. I didn't. I figured I would just annoy him. But we got like really into like it was a weird in-depth discussion on Fast and Furious, and so I just reenacted like different themes from them at him, and that's the story. Go find it. I don't know where it is, but yeah, that pretty much sums up what I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Also another husbando of the community, right? Married.
Yes, another wife guy. Again, wife guy. Got to emphasize the F because did you see?
Oh yeah. MBT.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was too funny though. Yeah, I don't even know how to describe
What is the backstory on this?
Say what?
What is the backstory on this?
Well, when MBT introduced the Mokuba League, at the end, he said something along the lines of, "We've got wife guys and non-wife guys," and I believe some people accidentally heard white guys.
Oh no. Okay.
Which is, just in general, not an awesome thing.
No, that's a little unfortunate.
Yeah. So. So who's next? I'm just kidding.
No, it's fine. Is there anything else you want to say or plug or talk about?
I guess I really didn't describe what I do, but I'm on YouTube and TikTok, and I'm basically, and on Twitter, basically out here just trying too hard to be funny in the micro niche of a micro niche that we would call Yu-Gi-Oh! Lots of air quotes around this comedy. But that's it. So if you like it, great. If not, I understand.
No, everybody loves it.
You're very talented.
Thank you.
Dude, and your cinematography too. Like you put work into your videos, every single one of them.
Oh, dude, they're like 4K.
Wait, we're supposed to put work on our videos?
Well,
Zero contest, best mustache in the fucking scene.
Thank you.
That's
That's
true.
really all I want. That's all I'm
Yeah.
aiming for is best mustache. Once I get that title officially, I haven't received my plaque yet.
I give you what you want, man. Come on.
you should
go.
see mine when I don't wax.
Oh man, come on, let me win one.
Okay.
Thanks.
You win.
Tracy's like longest hair. No, that's mine. Biggest mustache. No, that's mine.
I take pride in my hair, okay?
I made a really bad joke, and I just want to apologize in the middle of that discussion. I think that's why I just kind of had to giggle it off because I was like, "Oh no, why did I say that out loud?" But if you heard it, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. But it's great to have you. I know we got to spend a little more time in the Mokuba League. I did enjoy that. And then prior to that, we've just been talking up a storm, and I really love talking to you, and I'm glad to have you on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be here and meet everybody. Some of you I do know, some of you I'm meeting right now for the first time, and it's awesome to be here. I feel severely underqualified to be here, but I'm happy to be.
That's a mood.
Yeah, I feel like that's how like everyone here feels. So
No, for sure.
it's all good. It's all good.
Awesome, and that's it. Or anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I think that's it for me. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Here I am, you know, we're live, baby. We're being awkward. That's how it is. So
That's true. That's true. Up next, we have a Abyss Higher Shire. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Welcome, welcome.
I know you're a fanatic for the mermail cards, right?
Yup, that's true.
Yo, good taste.
Yes.
Thanks. So yeah, I've been most prominent in the Yugitubing side of the community.
Mm-hmm. What else you do on Twitter? Not Twitter, YouTube.
Twitter. No, I rarely use Twitter except for like earlier last year, and I just got on, so I'm still fresh for all of that. But for the most part, thank you for having me on. I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of you guys because this is the first time I've actually been communicating with a lot of you. So hello, hi everyone.
How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
And I have a pretty infrequent uploading schedule so far because I like to divert my time to a lot of other things outside of Yu-Gi-Oh, at least for, recent times. I typically play in person. I don't really play a whole lot online or remote duels at the moment.
Okay.
For your mental health that way, honestly.
That is true. Yeah.
Honestly, a mood.
Yo, can I add something to that?
Sure.
Because hi Shire, I'm Tetsum. I've been playing competitive for a long time, and there was a point where I was playing Mermal 2, and Shire's channel is actually really insane. Not only does she have multiple combos whenever a new card comes out, whenever like only a small tech is found, she was onto it on point, on the spot. She had budget options. She had everything for a single deck that there was to offer. It was like the most complete content that I have ever seen for the deck, and it really helped me play the deck. So I think you're kind of down talking a little bit because your channel,
that's high praise.
It's
Thank you.
really,
Yeah, no,
Thank
like
you.
you're actually a
that was
legend.
really good content. Yeah.
Like over last spring into the summer, I decided to pick up Max Rarity Water in part because of you, and then Pac started playing the deck. You know, when like the Aurora Dawn, O-Lion, Jump Synchron
it was a
combo was
crazy time.
around. Yeah, but no, you're the reason why I have like Max Rarity Water. By the way, your taste in foreign divas, chef's kiss. Oh
Awesome.
my god.
Yeah, I don't honestly. There's a lot of competitiveness when it comes to like discovering combos and the proper way to like play competitively, especially in like the Mermal Facebook group. Everyone's like posting, and then everyone's like, "No, you're doing this wrong." And so, with everyone kind of like doing the work now, I've kind of felt like I've needed less, or they need me less, like post stuff and do stuff. So I've just been kind of taking time off.
Yeah, it's also really difficult to keep like the content for one deck focused. Like even
Yeah,
Mermal
because-
that is so
Yeah.
wide, it's super difficult.
Yeah,
So,
at some point, you're just like, well, there's nothing really to do.
yeah, my
And I
entire
typically,
yeah, go ahead.
I typically do all my stuff like on camera in person rather than trying to use online simulators because I'm just really holding off for like an official online simulator, just because I feel like stuff like Dueling Book and EDO Pro and Omega are just kind of like missing that official part, and at any point in time they could just be no longer usable.
EDO Pro's Garbo.
Yup.
What's
when
up,
I,
everyone? I'm crashing. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm here to talk about it.
Yeah, we're just going over some intros right now, just one by one. But
Oh, okay, cool.
so speaking of the official simulators, we are getting the Master Duel soon, which is going to act as the official simulator. I'm not sure if it's gonna be, well, it's gonna be kind of like Duel Links, right? So
I want that to be so good.
Wait,
I
is
really
it going to
want
be
it to
Duel Links
good.
format?
Nothing
No.
confirmed.
Nothing's
Okay,
confirmed. They just
okay.
said a
It's
name.
like
Nothing but the name.
literally zero
Nothing but the
information.
name.
It's like
Okay,
this
that's
exists.
fine. That's fine.
it.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
The only reason why I think it's going to act as the official online simulator is because years back they said they were working on something, and there was news from Decade that he was kind of alluding to it.
Mhm.
So
Like,
there's nothing confirmed
like,
officially.
bro.
Yeah, but we have no idea obviously, but we'll see eventually. I'm hoping it'll be good. And
You said
not
from
to...
Decade? Isn't he the Duel Links guy?
He is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The rabbit hole.
Yes, he's in there.
I didn't even know. I thought he was just like a dude.
No, he's like
no.
deep with Konami.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
Well.
Decade.
Me too.
Abyss, anything else you want to say, or?
No, that basically wraps it up. I'm looking forward to possibly looking into like more collabs in the future because I really like that direction that Yugitubing is going now with a lot more like Twitch streamers doing really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. I love working with everybody. I've worked with Shiggies and a few other people like Zara for other things on Twitch and YouTube. And I just love working with people. It's fun. You get to meet new people and see like new things. You can bounce ideas off each other. It's really great.
Before we go, pass on, I just actually have a question, if you don't mind. Normal summon Deep Sea Diva. Do you have a response?
Easily Imperm.
Shit. All right, I scoop. GG's.
GG's.
Speaking of good plays, we have a player who plays the greatest probably that I know of. Tatsim, how you doing?
Yo, what's up, guys?
I think Captain. So, am I the best player then?
That's true.
Wins one game. Yeah. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Tatsim. I'm a competitive player based in Europe. I, for now, focus mostly on YouTube, where I post tech profiles, combos, discussion videos. I also have a brand new series where I duel other content creators. Because everyone always talks about doing that and no one actually does it. The first episode is with Teddy, who's also on the podcast. The second episode will be with Distant Coder, that will be live somewhere next week. And I will also be doing Nim, that's also on the schedule already. So that's all pretty cool and stuff. And I'm also gonna look to smaller content creators because I don't only want to play with the big fish, but just like the small fish I am, I want to promote other channels too. Yeah, I'm a competitive player. I haven't topped a YCS yet. The aim was to do that last year. Then there were no YCSs. So I topped the best next thing, and I was the 4th place at the European Remote Invitational after getting 2nd place at the qualifier and 2nd place at the extravaganza. So yeah, I'm doing what I can in the format that we can, promoting remote duels because it's the best thing ever. And please hand me more prizes, Konami. Thank you.
Of course. So actually, I kind of first started seeing you more and more after a little before Mokuba League, and then we got to the Mokuba League together. You were one of the 2 people I was most afraid to play in that tournament. So we were entering round 1, and I'm like looking at the brackets, and I'm like, oh shit, Tatsim's here.
I'm gonna be honest. I saw the bracket. I was ready to body everyone. Then that maybe happened, or maybe not. We don't know yet.
Unconfirmed stuff.
We will find out.
This channel. No. I saw a lot of awesome people, and I really like the custom ban list that Remote Dueling has. So it gave me a lot of freedom to explore decks that I like because it wasn't about winning; it was about content. And the duels that I had were definitely some content. So yeah, it was just overall very fun. I've been active on Twitter a little bit more recently, and I met a lot of new people there. Which has been a lot of fun, and Mokuba League really helped that too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to the podcast because I really like the idea that like I'm super competitive and playing the actual game, but there are so many people who are maybe not even as competitive or not even playing the game actively. But that's also like an entirely big world that I really love and would like to explore. So it's a great opportunity to learn a little bit more about the game that I love myself.
Of course, yeah. And I really enjoy your content. I love to watch your videos. I feel like coming as a Duel Links player, I can see somebody who's competitive and kind of like, I don't know, mirror them, mimic them, and try to be as good as I can be. But you do really good content.
Nice. Yeah, when I started a year ago, I was actually inspired by Shire. I'm totally not a fanboy. No, I was 46th at the YCS in London. There was a top 32 cut, so there was my first stop, I guess. But I started at playing a Subterror channel, and I made like 10 videos about Subterror, and then I quickly realized that there is not much you can improve on Subterror after a certain point. And then I switched a little bit to a more competitive side and a showcase side, because I felt that was really lacking in the community. Like, there were a lot of great players, but I didn't really see anything that was like, I don't know, as in-depth as I would like it to be. So I really inspire to make the content that I would like to see. And yep, I learned from a lot of other people. I have for example, I do it with 5th Raid, which is really fun. I've tried on some skits because I learned that from King Scarlet, which was really, really fun. In-depth tech profiles from Shire. Yeah, I just try to make the best that I can with the things that I have.
Also, me and Tat are rivals, apparently. So you
Apparently.
might trash talk each other.
Yo, is it a rivalry if you keep losing or what?
Oh my god.
Didn't I OTK you last time
fire.
we played? We had a
Yeah.
5-minute match. I OTK'd you. 4th place.
5-minute game. It's a game.
So,
It's
can
not a
you
match.
say 4th place?
Now, kids.
Yeah, don't we have like 2 dads in here? Can we get some assistance?
Where the mom's at?
And a mom.
Look, sometimes you
mom.
just let the kids fight, and
That's exactly right.
Go, let them fight.
You know, I low-key cannot wait to go to a YCS in the USA sometimes and meet you guys, because it's
Oh.
gonna be a lot of fun.
Of course, 100%.
YCS Pasadena. That's very close.
Yeah.
I will
Okay,
be there. I will be there.
And I will spot you the first person I will see in the entire event. I'm really sure of that. Yeah. And I cannot wait to shake hands with Stevie outside of the venue.
Imagine a
What do you
live.
think, bro? My brother, bro.
Make sure he washes his hands first.
All I'm saying is that my brother is going to be there. He's going to be wearing some white shades and then a Hagao shirt. All I'm saying.
Do you pick out his outfits normally?
We share a hive mind.
Oh, nice.
Wait, do you not dress your siblings?
He's the pisty to my LB.
Then who's Argapin?
Cute.
I'm arguing.
One of them's gonna be banned, I hear.
We don't talk about it. We don't talk about that.
By the way,
Yeah,
see, just like before we leave the topic of Tatsim, Scapegoat, you were saying like looking at that bracket and seeing Tatsim, it was like terrifying. See, as someone who had to play Tatsim, that was the most terrifying experience I've ever had.
Yeah, I mean, Tatsim's a pretty good player, right?
I was very thankful to not have to. I mean, you saw what happened. I still didn't want to do bad against him.
I want to play Scarlet so bad. I want to play Yugioh with the man.
I'll never play you. I'll never play you so that I can say you've never beaten me.
I was so upset you didn't play Appliancers.
Yeah, what's
I-
wrong, Scarlet? That was like your
He
freaking
was-
thing.
He wanted to play it later. That was the goal.
You gotta save the best for last.
Listen, there was an oversight. All right, there was an oversight. I forgot. In order to play it later, I have to win.
What does that deck do, though? What does that deck do? You summon the Wash Dragon?
First of all, it is the Laundry Dragon. And secondly, yes. And no, it basically does what if you remember back when Goki was meta adjacent for like 5 minutes. It does what that does, but with more steps and a little bit worse. It's really fun.
There's like a
Did
stapler.
not sound fun. I don't know what about that sounds fun.
But before that, I think you used to play Cubics, right?
I did, yeah. Well, and I overthought it, but I was like, oh man, everyone's gonna expect me to play Appliancer, so I'll play something else. So I strapped on the helmet and I lost. You know,
Unlucky, bro.
I don't wanna hate too much, but I just read the first line on Appliancer Laundry Dragon, and this is
Don't you
already
do
not
it.
a good card.
Hey man,
What is the first line?
Cannot be used as a link material.
It's a Link deck, right?
Also, shoutouts to Appliancer Laundry Dragon, the Link monster. The machine monster.
Also, one of my
kids.
one of my favorite Twitter replies, like so far on Twitter, has been the holding hand circle of the Appliancers in regards to King Scarlet. It's just like the la 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 la. I love it so much.
that was incredible.
Like this is a King Scarlet's brain all day.
Yeah,
True.
it's true. It's true.
I love it.
Right.
I'm sorry, Tatsum.
No. You can always interrupt me.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Well.
Yeah, I'm done. I just want to say one thing. The European Extravaganza will be tomorrow, and it will be live streamed on twitch.tv/SufferWhiteJoe. I'll put the link in the description, which is a very good friend of mine, and it will be co-hosted by Lithium. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. And I will be there from time to time too. So come hang out in our Twitch chats.
Post it in the our group chat. It won't allow links in the Twitch chat.
Oh, I posted it in Twitch chat, and I'm not banned yet.
Fair enough.
You did better than 4th place this time, Tat.
Yo, I got 2nd place at last Extravaganza. Shut up. Know my credentials. Holy shit.
All right. Next up, we have a Duel Links legend. We have Kamel. Kamel, you here?
Always here to talk about Duel Links.
Kamel.
Oh.
What's up, Tracy? Yo, guys.
Are you at a church?
I am Duel Links Entertainment Kamel. Glad to be here with everyone. I'm a co-founder of Duel Links Entertainment. We're a channel. We originally started out as a podcast just like this one on Twitch every Sunday. And over the course of a couple of years now, we're going to hit our 2-year anniversary next month. We've started doing tournaments, new player help, daily uploads, all that stuff. And our main thing is we want to get people playing Duel Links. We want to show people how fun Duel Links is, and we want to show people how easy it is for you to get competitive in Duel Links, how enjoyable it is, because we feel like we need to put as much positivity out there for the game, because I don't know, we need to do a lot so we can see the change in the game that we want to see. So we've done a lot to encompass as much as we can. We do new player help, so anyone ever wants again Duel Links, you hit us up. And I'm really glad to be here with a lot of other talented Yu-Gi-Oh personalities. Me personally, I always saw myself as someone who's very passionate about Yu-Gi-Oh, but saw me getting into the community as kind of like awkward. I was kind of always on the outskirts until I really got into Duel Links. So I'm really glad to be here with a lot of people who have much bigger voices in the community than I do.
Definitely.
I just want to say, I may not be the biggest into Duel Links, but I really appreciate that philosophy that you have, where you can really just try to get anybody into the game. I think that's really an awesome way to kind of approach a game that you're very passionate about.
Yeah, man, it kind of comes down to our philosophy as a group. We're a group of 4 guys from completely different backgrounds who came together to make Daily Just, to show how much we like the game.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
People may know me recently. I did win the virtual Settle Cabot Challenge along with Scapegoat here. We're both the grand prize winners.
The platinum blue eyes coming soon.
Card off you.
Oh, never! You'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands.
You should be getting that pretty soon, right?
I would hope so. Yeah, that was that was my first big. I'd say that's my first big Yu-Gi-Oh win ever. Like I played the TCG casually up until around like 2014, but that was really huge for me. My first official Duel Links accomplishment. So that's massive.
Congrats, man! That's awesome.
Yeah,
both of you.
I know we were both freaking out when I watched your live stream after, and then I watched my live stream. We were just freaking out.
Sees that, it's the most. I think that's the best Duel Links clip that exists. They could be freaking out.
You're like shaking your chair. You kicked it, right?
Do y'all still have your box?
Oh, it's still
yes,
it's on my shelf right now.
Oh yes, yeah, I have my box. I'm never getting rid of that. That's a one of a kind.
Man, I love it.
Yeah.
The suitcase too, right?
But yeah, other than that, I love talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. I love all forms of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, although I do think Vrains is the best. I met the Vrains English voice actor along with Dan Green and Erica Schroeder, one of the best experiences I've ever had. And yeah, I'm an absolute.
There's like mad Vrains fans in here. I didn't expect that.
Oh yeah, I'm a Vrains. I love Vrains. It's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh.
Vrains all day.
That's awesome.
It deserves better.
Vrains pretty good.
They all stands. We exist too.
Who's your fave?
My favorite is my favorite character. You mean
Soul Burner?
Yeah, I had to say it's Soul Burner, man. I had to say it honestly, unironically. I know, kind of biased because you're here.
Yes!
Soul
Best
Burner
boy!
is
Let's go!
Soul Burner is my favorite character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. He has the best duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, and yeah, I think that's.
Why do you sound hypnotized? You're like, yes, Soul Burner is the best.
I'm tired, dude. Just gotta come off that.
You think he's saying he likes Soul Burner out of his own will? No.
Shiggy's and Kamel were talking prior to the stream, and she brainwashed him.
Her Soul Burner love through me right now.
You like Soul Burner. You will say that you like Soul Burner.
Shiggy just turned around in her gaming chair and lit the candles at her Soul Burner shrine. No, there's just like five candles in a satanic circle around Mirage Stereo.
Yeah.
I'm so glad there's like spin-off love in this chat. That's dope.
Oh yeah. And I'm burning to talk to Dylan. You get everything about Vrains, because many a night have I stood up listening to his Vrains podcast with a glass of wine.
Kidding, dude.
Like,
Oh my god.
yes.
I might binge watch all of Vrains before I talk to Dylan on if we ever do like the spin-off podcast. Like
yeah, that's gonna be nuts.
Spin-off podcast sounds cool.
Yeah, I cannot wait to have Dylan on here.
Yeah, I just want to watch Reigns now. I never got past like the 4th episode because the guy wouldn't stop making like link spiders, and it tilted me. I didn't want to keep doing anything else.
That's a big meme in the show.
This sounds
so
like
much
me.
better, I promise.
Yo, I just
Yeah,
want to
I
summon
do
Link
think,
Spider.
the story in Vrains is really great. The duels are even better. That's the last of my Vrains propaganda. But if you want to get into duels, you're interested,
yes.
I'm the guy you want to talk to. I'll make sure you're good to go. So yeah, that's it for me.
Dude,
Awesome.
I don't want to pay real money for not real cards. That's why I don't play Duel Links.
Hit me up.
It's really fun though.
I'm inspired. I just want to normal summon a normal monster, make Link Spider, summon another, make
Yeah,
another
I
Link Spider.
Right now, you know what I'm saying?
This is some strategy that's going on. Oh my
Can I
god.
run 15 link spiders?
Oh my god. Oh.
That was when I rage quit, dude. And after like the 4th link spider, I'm like, I'm out of here, dude. I can't watch the link spider summoning anymore.
Or Link Karibo. He does that one.
Or Link Karibo.
So thank you very much, Kamel. I'm sure we'll have you on a future podcast, especially with Dylan. You know, we have a bunch of Reigns fans, and we'll have an anime episode hopefully, and just talk about the anime that we all love.
Just a question. Did you guys play when like Links just came out? Because like the only 3 Link monsters were Deco Talker and Link Spiders, and those are like really all you can make.
Yeah,
Like your
I
nightmare or what?
don't think nobody used them, right?
Yo, you had to. There were like the rules got updated, and it was like 2 weeks until the main set arrived, and there was a structure deck. So,
So those are the only you said 3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had like Deco Talker, and then like when the next set arrived, we had like Fireball Dragon. That was the next best thing that we had.
Code of the
Fire
Duelist
Dragon.
introduced a main set with link cards. Before that, it was a structure deck, and then even before that was the jump promo. I collect Cyber's cards. I have a binder organized by release date. Oh my gosh,
That's
I
sick.
can go through the whole history. I've been trying to make a YouTube video but like I'm really disappointed because I don't have like max rarity, and I feel like I'm just gonna post it and then like my
Yo,
journey.
I want to
will
watch
be-
that.
Anyways,
Make it, please.
yeah, thanks.
Awesome. So next up, I'm not even sure how to say it. I'm hoping I'm going to say it right. Mariamne? Jackie Brunel, otherwise, right?
Yeah, you can say it either way, dude. I don't even know how to pronounce my own name. I just know the true Drago Phoenix card.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, my name's Mariamne. Some of you guys may know me as Jackie Bernal. I was a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player from like the stone ages of Yu-Gi-Oh up until 2017, which when the rule changed is when I quit because I was just like done. I guess that's actually when I stopped playing because I was just like, they took away my extra deck. I was like one of those kids. Like I love my Yusei Fudo decks type deals, but I guess I'm trying to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh now. what I do is I just stream myself on Dueling Book, not reading anything that's going on, and I just like go straight into Dueling Book unrated, and somehow I'm winning games without knowing what my opponent's Dragon Link combos do, but I'm learning halfway through them while furiously reading text. The other thing I do is I am, I guess, an emote artist as well, which I made Gilly's emotes in this chat.
Yes, amazing emote
You're
artist.
so
Artists in
good.
general, just so talented. I can't even stretch that enough.
You did Decades too, right? The treacherous trap hole.
Yeah, I did a few of Decades. I did his Treacherous Trap Hole. I did his a lot of the older ones, like the Grit Joey. If he ever like posted up, he switches throughout them, and like some econs. So I like making Yu-Gi-Oh emotes, and sometimes I do giveaways on my Twitter to just give away Yu-Gi-Oh emotes because I just want to see more flooded Yu-Gi-Oh emotes on Twitch. I think there's a lack of them, I guess. I also like donated some to Tracy. I don't know if she used them yet or not, but I
They were
donated
so
some
beautiful.
TMG
Thank
ones.
you.
Thank you. But yeah, other than that, that's what I do. I'm just trying to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh, trying to get back into the competitive scene. If you've ever been to a YCS in North America, there is a good chance that you have seen me somewhere throughout the years because I went to almost all of them.
Awesome. Yeah, I know.
remember those.
The YCSs?
YCSs, yeah, a very distant memory.
Soon. Hopefully late this year, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah,
Can't
hopefully
wait to go.
But yeah, very talented artist, very talented duelist. I the very first stream you were doing, right? You got 5-0, right? You're undefeated.
I definitely went 5-0. I don't remember what I was playing though. I think I was just playing dinosaurs, and I like made some Papega dinosaur combos throughout it. But you know, as long as you end with Dolka and then the guy that turns everything face down, I think you're good, right?
Pretty much.
I don't even know their names. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno?
UCT Ultimate Chad Tyranno.
Yeah, that guy.
Mega Chad?
But I've been playing a lot of Infernoids. It's the last like not really the last deck. I guess True Draco Zodiac was the last deck I played in competitive, but I played a good chunk of Infernoids. I won a regional with Infernoids. So I kind of like found out they were competitive again. So I was like, oh, I can, you know, crutch off this deck while I learn how to play the game again.
That
I
deck
love
needs more,
Infernoids.
if you want me to be honest.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's already so close to being broken.
It's so, dude. I don't know. It makes me sad whenever I play against an Infernoid player.
I like
Yeah,
I played against Zara and we had a 45-minute long match or something
No
like that.
game. It was
on
just the
stream.
first game.
Oh, yeah, it was one game. And then I had like 2 cards left in the deck. But I think the deck is okay. It beats like
I love
Dragon Link because they just tribute off their like stuff and like you just play off of like they have to like negate Decatron, otherwise like you know they lose out on a lot more, and then you just imagination and then pop off, I guess.
the first giant card I ever won. I won with Infernoids. I love that deck so much.
Dude, I want a giant card.
Didn't seem like you liked it in the Mokuba League.
The first regional I topped was with Mystic Mind. God damn it!
Let's go.
Bro,
Nothing
dog,
will-
let's get it.
Nothing
Just-
will make you learn how to play around DD Crow faster than playtesting against an Infernoid player for like 3 hours in the back of an IHOP at 3 a.m. Yes, that is a personal anecdote.
I was gonna say that sounded like very
Listen, one
recent.
of my playtesting partners, locally, he's a good friend of mine and mod in my chat. He played Infernoid for like the entirety of TOS format, right? And it was him playing Noids. It was my friend Oscar playing Sky Striker, and then me on Orcus. And it was just like, yep, I guess I gotta learn how to play around DD Crow.
Yo, that's almost suicidal. What the hell?
Yeah, no, it sucked. It just broke me as a duelist. But like, I came out better in the end. You know, now I never play around DD Crow. I actually know what imagination does, kind of. You know, and I know that like Decatron is actually the best card in the entire game.
Just call one.
So
Just call one. Like that's it.
so you are literally like 560 in games or something, right?
Yeah, no, like Layer Noids is just God. If you want to call a deck a war crime deck, that's a war crime deck.
Yeah, we're gonna have an Infernoid podcast. That's what I'm hearing.
We got the Noid podcast, we got the Water podcast. Like
We got everything in here, huh? Blinders.
Podcast.
I really like the idea of archetype-specific episodes.
Yo, who wants to talk about Subterrors for 3 hours with me?
No.
If we can combine it with Altergeist synergy.
Favorite final battle effect.
Yo.
Maxim, I will pay you to not talk about subterrors. It's like you keep silent, I'll keep the tenors coming.
But Fiendus is so cute.
I would say he wants to talk about Quai Force, but there's really nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, I legit rather talk about Subterrors than Clive Report.
Dude,
But to get back on like topic a little bit, I will when I start streaming, I will definitely hit you up, Mariamne, because those emotes look amazing.
Thank you.
And those decks you were playing, like you were saying, like Zoo, True Draco, that took me back. That took me back. That was a good format.
Dude, that's when I quit because like the last competitive game I played, so I went to like every regional that weekend for like the World's Point stuff, and I played Zoomiers like 36 hours a week, probably playing Zoomiers because there's also like the playtesting time, and the time I quit, I was in the middle of Nordic comboing my opponent, and then I was just like slammed on the table, like I'm not having fun anymore, because that was like the 1000th time I probably activated Norden's effect, and then I was just like, "You got the win, dude!" And I just like packed up my stuff and like mid destroying this guy and like mid about to beat him. I lost my mind.
Yeah, that format got old at the end. That was rough, yeah.
Are you saying that drawing 7 cards a turn wasn't fun on peak gameplay, bro?
I mean, after the 7th week, yeah.
You can only go plus 20 so many times.
Also coming from someone who like loved to play decks like Fabled and Diamond Dude Turbo that like only drew cards and had no other purpose, I was done drawing cards.
Well, Jackie, is there anything else you want to say?
No, just that I'm glad to be here. Hopefully I can bring in some Yugi Boomer insight, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I do appreciate you being here.
I don't want to drag on too much, but can you like talk us through full combo?
Like
can you do that? It's just normal red PRF.
Two rapiers or 3 rapiers?
You could do 2.
Dude, oh my god, I don't even remember. I just remember normal summon rapier. If I feel like they have Ghost Ogre or not, I will or will not activate the effect. You put a Borbo, you put a something else on top, and then you activate. Well, the good players would put Broad Bull on top, and then activate F, and then activate F again, and then you make Tiger Mortar, and then you keep doing it. I don't know. It's been a long time.
I want to go back.
Then you like add a Luna Light person at some point during that combo. Then you add a fusion substitute. Then you have like 10 cards on board. And then if you're playing Infernoids, you'd 1-for-1 at some point. Yeah, that's combo.
Take me back.
Awesome, I appreciate it, Jackie. So I do hope we see you in future episodes. And I do hope I see more of your art on Twitter and everywhere else. And to rewind a little back, I know we were talking about dinosaurs. I know everybody's been talking about it. I know everybody's sad he wasn't in the Mokuba League, but I got him. I grabbed him. I brought him in here. The Don Juan, everybody.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Don Juan.
Juan, sorry.
Probably the tallest Yugituber in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. I'm 21. I'm a college student working on getting my PhD to become a physical therapist. I'd probably take Yu-Gi-Oh the least serious out of everybody in this call, but like put a good amount of time into the game. Like it's probably an unhealthy amount of time I've put into the game studying it and trying to figure things out. I would say I'm a semi-competitive player. I started playing in late 2018, where I was just Rongo turboed every game or Gumblard for 5. So yeah, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you being on here. Ever since I saw you, the exposure you got on the MBT/Farfa 3v3 application threads, I absolutely loved you. I loved the video. That was like the best video I've seen all year.
That was amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just, trying to be like a little bit different, and wanted to really I guess just like be different, I wanted to do something like innovative and like something that a lot of people have probably never seen before, and not do some basic like, hi, I'm Ryan and I want to be on your team.
No, I think it worked out in your favor because that was
Uh,
you won chat over.
It definitely got a lot of publicity that I was not expecting. I kind of just woke up. I was in class and I noticed I was getting comments on a video that was unlisted, and I was just like, how did this get to the public? And I got pinged in MBT's Discord, and he was like, I'm rooting for you, man. And I'm just like, question mark? I have no idea what you're talking about. I go and message the dude, and he sends me a clip of them reacting to my application. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's actually like happening, like unironically happening, that these people are enjoying this video. And I got picked, and I ended up going 7-1 at that LCS. I only lost to Virtual World, and I didn't lose to Virtual World. I lost to Artifact Lancia. Yep.
Yep, hate that card. Well, it happens.
Floodgates, I could talk about this for a long time, but I do not believe
Floodgate episode?
Floodgate hand traps are not healthy for the game, and I'm willing to debate anybody on that.
Yeah, I do wish all the floodgates were gone. There could only be one, skill drain, all that stuff. I just wish they were all gone.
Yeah.
Just leave Winda alone, please.
Oh no.
No, listen, Windows should have been banned in 2015, bro.
Dude, I didn't play then, so I have no opinion
Nah.
on that. I just don't want them to touch
Listen.
Winda in a couple months.
Listen, y'all have not known pain when you go full Orcus combo, and then at the end of it, you go activate instant fusion, summon Winda, protect an
That
end
was
phase
my
with
favorite.
Dingirsu.
I'm
That
so sorry, I was
right
that guy.
there was the most unfun thing that I have ever done to another Yu-Gi-Oh player.
That's a beautiful play.
When I went to YCS Pasadena, oh
Mhm.
my gosh, this guy literally across the table was like, it pops, and I go, Dingirsu protect. He goes, why don't you tell me that? Who says this? And he called a judge, and I was like, this is literally what it does. Like, oh my, that was, anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, like I went to YCS Knoxville that year, and like first 3 rounds, I did that to people, and like every time they'd be like, "No, that's not how it works." And I'm like, "Yes, that's how it works. It checks once." And then we would call over a judge. They would tell me that I'm right, and then we would go into time, and I'd win because of Zero Boros. That's it.
Nice. Another one of my favorite things about like doing that whole combo is like Nibiru effect, activate Orcus banish card, tributes the whole field, but I get a Nibiru, but they don't get a token. That's also one of my favorite plays. Anyways,
High IQ
I could talk
Orcus
about Orcus all the
interactions.
time. Anyways,
Shout out to Don Juan for kicking me out of the top 10 for the 3v3.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
I didn't expect to get far anyway, but MBT vouched for me twice. But then I saw a shirtless dude, and I know the kick was up.
Yeah, dude.
I do a little bit of weightlifting on the side. I would consider myself a avid weightlifter. I do enjoy it.
I sent you a message on Discord because we were going to do a versus, and this guy replies with, I just got home from the gym. I'm gonna do my shake now and relax for a bit first because my workout was so intense. And I was like, yeah, this is 100% believable. This is Don Juan.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from leg day right now. I'm very immobile. But yeah, I really do appreciate you having me and getting to know all of you. I'd like to eventually make more content. It's just currently dealing with a close friend of mine that played Yu-Gi-Oh. He passed away recently, and then I have school, and I'm
Aw.
moving at the end of next month. So there's just a lot of stuff going on right now. So I haven't really been able to make content, but I would like to do something here relatively soon.
Yeah, that'd be great. I've seen some of your YouTube channel and like you do pretty good editing and all that stuff. So definitely kudos to you. I was watching the your edit on the 3v3.
Oh yeah, it's I really enjoyed making that video. I'm still kind of learning YouTube specifically. I know Twitch, but Twitch has just evolved so much from the time like I used to stream, because I used to stream in like 2015, 2016, and I was a Smash streamer, and I was normally played Super Smash Brothers Melee. So
Who'd you play?
so in Melee, I kind of just messed around with the top three. I liked Marth and Falco a lot, but yeah, I just kind of bounced around with whoever I really wanted to play. I was more of a Project M guy, but the devs kind of killed the game. So
I got you. Yeah, I played Kirby myself, so that kind of tells you who I am as a person.
All about Peach, baby.
Yeah.
Don, all I'm saying, don't catch me on Luigi, bro. I'll catch you slipping.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Well, anything else you want to say, Don?
No, again, just thank you for having me on. I'm glad to be able to share this time with all you wonderful people and hopefully get to know you guys all a little bit better.
Yeah, of course. I'd love to have you on more episodes, and hopefully we can do some more content too down the line.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Awesome. Last person in the Discord call to introduce. We still have like this is only half of our members, half of our cast. We still have a lot more people, somewhat like Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and some other people that couldn't make it today. But last but not least, she was able to come here after work. We have Zara. How you doing, Zara?
What's up, guys? I'm 5th grade duelist with a 6th grade deck.
Yeah, how's
I
it?
suck at Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm getting better. Cool, awesome. I don't know what you want me to say because I came late, so I don't know what people want to know. But do you have a question, Scapegoat?
No, like if you can just go over everything that you do on YouTube or what you post on Twitch, what you kind of do outside of Yu-Gi-Oh, you can just talk about all that if you want.
And your social security number.
Yeah, that too. Credit card.
Dude, for the longest time, I refused to memorize my social because I thought that someone could kidnap me and force me to give it to them. And so I was like, but if I don't, then no one can do that to me. Because, yeah, I was an interesting 16-year-old. And then I applied to college and I memorized it by accident. So, yeah. Anyway, my name's Zara. Most people call me Zara. Very few people call me 5th grade duelist because it's kind of not a nice thing to call someone. Which I realized later when people start calling it to me not nicely. But anyway, I am a stand-up comedian, or at least I was before the pandemic. I don't know if I can call myself a comedian anymore because all I do is post dumb stuff on Twitter. That's like I owe Twitter basically my Yu-Gi-Oh career because I just kind of like got bored one day and like I was too scared to post jokes on my real account because like real comedians follow me. So I started this Yu-Gi-Oh Twitter where I could just write all these Yu-Gi-Oh jokes, and then now I'm here on this podcast with all these really, really cool, amazing people. So who knew that having too much free time could lead to something productive? Let's see what else. I also have a YouTube channel and a Twitch. I stream much more often than I do YouTube videos because I don't really know how to edit videos. So it kind of takes me a long time to do that sort of thing. I'm kind of known for my Road to YCS series, where it's just about me becoming a competitive player. So it's kind of cool because I went from losing like every game at locals to topping locals and then winning locals. which is like, you know, obviously not like a regional or anything like that, but I think it's kind of cool that like I was able to improve, and that's kind of what I document in my Road to YCS series. I like streaming. I like having guests and stuff like that. So I've had like MBT and Nim Nim. Nim Nim foolishly accepted my rematch challenge. So on Sunday, he and I will be dueling to the death. And I don't know, other people too.
Like an actual shadow game?
Say what?
Like an actual shadow game?
Yes, I will be killing him after I beat him.
You should play Black Wings against him.
Like, yeah, just drop Kalut. Easy.
I might put it in just in my invoke deck just to like trigger him.
I'm gonna set Kalut.
Have it as your field center.
Yeah.
No, but if you beat him, that means that you replace him on sealed only, right?
Well, I beat him last time and that didn't happen, so I imagine it wouldn't happen again. But
Nah, because this time he'll be dead because it's an actual shadow game.
All right, good point. Yeah, well, I did talk about murdering him, like the psychopath that I am. So yes, I will also steal his career as well. Yeah.
I just want to let you know that while you were introducing yourself, I had like 20 options to make a burn about you, but I didn't. So I want you to know that I didn't.
Yeah, because I know you're only good for 4th place, Tat. So
Oh man.
God.
I think it'll be okay.
Now you gotta go off that.
Yeah.
So don't worry, Zara. You're still doing comedy every time you play your deck.
The deck I beat you with. The deck I beat you with, Tat.
Yeah, you were also saying you were improving over time, right? So when did that happen? Because I haven't seen it yet.
But I beat you.
Yeah.
So
you beat me
once. It always comes to the fact that I beat you, Tatsum, a nobody.
Oh my God,
You know what? I'm gonna diffuse the situation. I think we're gonna have a podcast tournament eventually to kind of settle this and see who the best one is.
Oh God.
Yes, I can slap all of you in Duel Links.
Just give up now. Just give up now.
We don't.
I'm
No,
ready,
listen,
yeah.
it's fine. I'll just stack 15 copies of Lancia on the top of my deck. Easy.
And I'll just stack 7,000 copies of Called by the Grave in my hand, buddy.
Now look, dog, I'm not saying anything, but if you do want to learn how to stack,
No,
but
We do not condone this. We do not condone this.
by the way, for legal reasons, Konami and any FBI or third parties watching, this is a joke. But all I'm saying, Don, all I'm saying.
Okay.
You trying to extend your ban 2 more years, dude?
God, yes.
Podcast tournaments. No, but all jokes aside, I have actually a lot of respect for Zara. I think that she is easily one of the best content creators out there. You can actually properly follow her path on becoming better. And she is living proof that if you put in the work and if you put in the effort, then it actually pays off. Because I've seen a lot of people over the 8 years that I've been playing this game. I've seen a lot of people that said, I want to be better. And I've seen a very few amount of them actually doing it. But Zara is actually improving every time I see her play. She's better than the last time.
Yep, she's been topping some tournaments too, and Pac's even been teaching her, so it's rubbing off on her. So she's getting really good.
That's a secret, by the way, Scapegoat. You're not supposed to tell anyone about that.
Well,
but it's okay. Well, we're gonna announce it soon anyway.
Any leakers?
Did I say Pac? I meant Tatsum.
Anyway, she's really good at summoning Alistair.
Yeah. I have normal summon Alistair more times than I have breathed in my life.
Oh, you have an air fryer.
Oh, wait, you're referencing
Wow,
a video.
I get it. That's a deep joke right there.
Dude, can I just say that King Scarlet is just like I have notifications on for you, and as soon as your videos come up, I put everything aside and just watch your videos at least once, if not at least twice.
Oh my gosh,
I just
thank
freaking
you.
love them. They're so freaking good. The amount of effort you put into it is just admirable, and it motivates me too. Scarlett's so good, and you've always given me a lot of encouragement and stuff, and so I really appreciate that.
Hey, thank you. Same from me to you, actually. I think we're kind of paralleling in that way. I think the same way about you.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah. So anyway,
So after we're done gushing about each other, I don't know. Was there anything? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, whenever.
Like, don't stop talking. I do feel weird talking.
No, it's
Yeah,
usually.
What's your favorite Alistair effect?
I like the one where when he flips, you add invocations because it can't be asked because it's in the damage step.
A women of culture, nice. I like flip monsters too.
Just
Oh,
flip
do
it.
you? Guru players, I swear.
Donald flipping face down for you.
Can we give a shout out to Scapegoat for putting this all together because
yeah.
it's like genuinely enjoyable.
Scapegoat.
We brought us all together. There's like what 40 people in this freaking call, and it's just killing it. So thank you, Scapegoat.
No problem. I do like to have everybody. I love everybody here, man. They're all great people. Even the people that are here today, we have a lot of people, a lot of episodes planned that we're gonna work on, and just bring some great content for you guys. Hopefully, even aside from the podcast, maybe work on something else too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're all welcome to be creamed on my stream. Thank you very much.
Please don't murder me.
I will take you all down.
You haven't beat my Altergeist yet, Zara.
Say what?
You haven't beat my Altergeist yet.
No, I haven't. But I beat your Mech Knight by luck.
I don't know how to play him.
When are we having another 40-minute long game again?
Dude, you have my number. You can call me anytime, and I will lose to you immediately. I sounded kind of like I was hitting on you. Just to clarify, I wasn't hitting on you. But maybe I was, I would like to activate your trap card. Thank you very much.
Am I gonna have to add a romance channel?
Yes.
I like that Miriamne knows what Shadow Invoked does because she knows both Shadow and Invoked from back in the day, and fucking nothing has changed.
Dude,
like literally nothing has changed.
I'll tell you what has changed. Back then, if someone normal summoned Alistair, I laughed at them because that deck was free. And then now when people normal summon Alistair, I'm like, okay, this is actually kind of a threat a little bit.
It's still free, but
It's still free. Thank you, Tassim. You beat me to it.
No. I mean, I physically chuckled and smiled and then proceeded to play my cards and kill them. But now I'm like, oh, okay, I actually have to do things and actually try to play the game. Before it was like a Wind Witch, weird deck, and then I'm just like, okay, Wind Witches don't do anything. Okay, I kill you. And now they're like, oh, I have friends to back up my Alistair, and those friends are very strong.
True.
Wait, Winwich just won something in the OCG. Actually, I'm not capping.
Okay, listen, that's like Winwich Burn. They're playing like DD Dynamite and Battle Fader and like.
Okay. Sorry, they're just
that
the better,
isn't-
They
they're the
also
better
have
card game.
crazy cards like Maxi at 3, so they're playing some
no.
crazy game out there.
Like
better
quite literally,
format. You guys are just
every card in that deck, side deck, is on our Forbidden and Limited list. It's like Chicken Game, Self-Destruct Button, if y'all haven't seen this deck list, this deck list is wild. Oh
Is
my
that the one with Magic Cylinder in it?
Yes.
Yeah,
my
Don
God.
Juan, don't you ever bring that up again.
Doug Seif
sorry
is
for
quaking.
talking about the better format.
No.
I'm so ashamed.
The better format.
Also,
it's
I
not
just
better.
OCG isn't real.
I wish it was.
Stevie isn't banned in the OCG, so it can't be real.
That's
true.
True.
Stevie, we're going.
Yes.
We're going to Japan, boys.
Yeah, Stevie,
Wait.
we're going, Stevie. We're gonna go to the OCG.
What happens if I qualify for World?
Cards?
Wait.
That's the real question.
What happens if your brother qualifies for Worlds?
What if we both qualify for Worlds? Like, what
I
happens?
was just gonna say that. Like, what if you get paired against each other when you both qualify for Worlds?
Exactly, bro. I'm ready.
The singularity collapses. That's what happens.
Stevie
And then,
win
like-
Worlds with Mystic Mind deck. Smile.
And that'll be the day that we actually find out Stevie does have a brother, and he's not just been making it up the whole time.
It's just the twin brother.
Yo, what if
Exactly.
Dungeon 1 goes to Worlds and the jersey that he gets is too small?
It will be, dude. This man's like 265 pounds of pure shred.
Who?
You, dog.
That's the noise of a wild ultimate conductor Tyranno.
Dude, you guys just get ready for Lightning Overdrive. That's all I'm gonna say. It's actually a pretty decent set.
What's even in that set? I
It's like
forgot.
Scraptor,
Scrap
Diviner
Dino.
of the Herald.
Oh, that
Lubid
garbage
of
scrap card.
Fafnir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Um,
I broke
there's the
that
Light
Scraptor.
Charmer.
There's
Uh,
some respect on that scrap card name.
Bro,
the
that's scrap.
Drytron,
What rarity is that card gonna be? If you guys had a guess.
secret.
Ultra.
It's
Yeah.
confirmed. It's confirmed
Oh,
secret.
it's confirmed secret.
No,
Common.
is
it
it
is?
actually
Oh my
confirmed
gosh.
secret?
Diviner is confirmed secret.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the picture of the giant card on their website for the event, it has like the silver lettering, so it's gonna be a secret.
I thought.
Yo,
I
you
thought
know
Rare
what's more?
Poggers.
You know what's more cringed than invoked? It's fucking August.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
We
Don't
gotta
talk about
save
August
that.
like
We gotta save this discussion for another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take you on. I'll take you on. It's your fault.
Because I'm
Misk.
willing to
We
like
can't hate Orcus
actually
anymore.
talk to you about that.
Misk.
All I'm gonna say is that Eternal format was one of the worst formats we've ever had. Don't at me.
Wait,
No, I have like
It's one of the worst.
I have like a
No, that was like the best format. What are you talking
Toss
about?
format. Toss format. One of the worst formats I've ever played.
Stevie, shut up! I don't want to
No,
hear
no.
that Nadir Servant is better than
Nadir's better than
Engage.
Engage.
No,
Ah,
listen,
okay,
listen.
no.
Nadir is like actually a +6. How can y'all think that this card is worse than Engage?
Engage is broken, dude.
because you can't Nadir off Nadir. Duh.
Have you guys heard of Appliance or
can.
Laundry Dragon?
Oh yeah, no, that card's really broken.
Okay, when I was playing against Dawn, this is how you Nadir into Nadir. You do your whole Nadir Servant play, and then you have a pot in your hand, and then you activate Feather of a Phoenix, stack the Nadir on top of your deck, extra for 1, boom, Nadir into Nadir.
I hate you.
Bro, all I'm saying is that it's just facts.
Okay, have you read multi-roll?
I have
you
read
read
multi-roll, and I'm
multi-roll
like,
plus
damn, bro,
Engage?
this card kind of sucks pee-pee.
I'm done.
Ghost
Goodbye. Love you guys. Bye bye.
Bye.
Ghost
Oh
Ogre.
my god, he's gone.
Oh my gosh,
Exactly.
he left.
I
I
thought he
am
was
sorry.
just like
We just
content,
had Dawn with
being
Ghost
like, oh, you guys are too much. I'm gone. But no,
I like that he
left.
has such a strong opinion, but he still plays Miscellaneosaurus.
He sent me, while I was talking about appliancers, he sent me a picture of System Down with a smiley face.
Really?
Just sit back. Oh, frick!
Yo,
And that's
you
all
could
I could say.
just send a picture of Lancia back.
Oh, yeah, well, I didn't think of that. So
I did it for you. Comedy on the go.
thanks, buddy.
I got you. Whenever you get into a Yugi fight, just hit me up. I'll defend you.
Okay, well, I gotta know the game better, you know?
You don't have to. If people do that for you, that's way better.
That's
Yo,
what do I say?
Imagine actually playing this game. That's kind of cringe. What the hell?
Truthfully,
Okay, we're sitting here talking about Nadir Servant versus Engage, and Scarlet is there in his own beautiful universe, summoning Laundry Dragon, whatever the fuck it is.
In the holding hand
It is
circle
great
with all of his
that
appliancers.
suck, but 50 times worse isn't
Well,
good.
When you said I don't know what Diviner does, I was like, I really don't want to know what it does. I wish I was at that level. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, there's
Oh,
just
man.
some cursed knowledge that you cannot expunge from your brain that just
Yeah.
makes you worse for it after you learn it.
And there's like for every like guy that says I'm excited for Scraptor for my Dino deck, there's another guy that says I'm excited for Scraptor for my Scrap deck. So that's I guess that's what this podcast really is all about. And there's also the other guy that says I like Scraptor and anime.
And then there's that one guy in the corner that's like, I just want to play FTK, and this is another Hulk enabler. Let's go.
Yeah. And then somewhere in the other corner is like the only fans of a sexy Scraptor, and that's also completely fine.
I actually used to play exclusively FTK for like a solid format. That was like the best year of my life. The
I'm
best
starting to
months of my
think
life.
Wasn't there a
Stevie
new
just likes to
FTK with
generate
some birds?
combos.
Right?
yeah.
Something like
You can
a bunch of
FTK with
birds.
anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the bird FTK is pretty cool, honestly.
Yo, where's Neshi? Sorry, speaking of FTKs, did anyone see the one that he posted like a couple of days ago?
No, I heard him talking about it though.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's like actually hilarious. It's like a 60 card deck with 40 bricks and like 9 ways to search Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus.
Oh my god, it's a new card too, right?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Neshi was in the Twitch chat earlier saying hi. Shout out to Neshi.
I'm gonna head off. It's 2:50 a.m. here, and I have to win a giant car tomorrow. So
we'll be watching. It's live streamed, right? Tatsum. It's live streamed. We'll watch, right?
Yeah, it's live streamed on www.twitch.tv/SufferWhiteJoe. I'll be there. I'll hang out. Lithium will be there on Sunday.
Oh, really?
You all know Lithium?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna be on for commentary. It's gonna be an actual streamed event because Europe just does that the cool way with our freedom. Shout out to your freedom and expensive cards, by the way. Love America.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to you guys and import cards.
Is what I live for.
I am pretty sure that if I go to America right now with my collection, I can buy 5 houses.
Well, not in California, I can guarantee you that.
Absolutely.
You don't know my collection.
So much differences in
California. Thank you all. It has been a lot of fun. Huge shout out to Scapegoat for setting everything up, and I'm really excited for future episodes.
Yeah, no problem. And good luck tomorrow, Tatsum.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you, dude. Good luck. Go long forever.
Bye. Yeah.
All right, I do want to sidestep the conversation. We do have a lot of people missing here today. I wanted to run down the list, and we can kind of say something nice about them, and hopefully we'll see them in future episodes too. So first up, I have Annie Evie, very good person in the community, big collector.
I love Annie so much.
So
nice.
Yeah, I don't know, very good Infernoble Knight player. I thought the deck was dead. I gave up on it. We played online one time, and she destroyed me. There's still combos in that deck.
Awesome. She comes into my chat every once in a while and just screams at me Infernoble best deck, and I'm like, it's you put 2 warriors on board and that's full combo, so I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's very interruptible. Like obviously, like Ash, if you have no follow up, you lose. But yeah, so next up we have Fat Guy Yugioh. Actually, he did the podcast. He inspired me to do a podcast. So I saw the Shiggies and Fat Guy Yugioh podcast, and I thought I wanted to put one together myself with a bunch of content creators as opposed to a one-on-one interview style.
Ooh.
So definitely look out for him.
He's cool. I like him.
Very nice
I
individual.
feel uncomfortable saying his username though. I feel like I can't really say that. But I
It's
don't
his
know.
username.
I don't know. It's kind of like calling me 5th-rate duelist. It's like, it's weird.
Yeah. Next up we have Josephine, also goes by Kawaii Shizuka. She was on the trivia podcast with Shiggies and Zara, so that's where we know her from, and she is very knowledgeable about a lot of the OCG Japan stuff and a lot of trivia, so she'll definitely be a nice person to have on the stream eventually.
Yeah, she's great. Super sweet. Super knowledgeable. She totally should have beat me in Yu-Gi-Oh! Jeopardy. She didn't get enough of those like life points or whatever they're called. And yeah, but
I
she
think they're just regular points.
Oh, what did I say? Like,
You did.
I?
Yu-Gi-Oh! On your brain.
I watched that Yu-Gi-Oh! Jeopardy, and it was giving me a stroke that no one got detonate for the Karibo one.
I know.
Screaming at my TV trying to get you guys to answer, and none of you guys say the answer sometimes.
I looked around, I'm like, oh
Just
no.
like chilling the entire time too. She was just like enjoying the time.
My favorite part of Shiggy's was she screamed out one of the answers that she knew. And I had like a jump. I like jumped out of my chair. I'm like, what?
Sorry, I'm really loud. But in my defense, like there were no questions about any of the spin-offs, which is like all I know. So I was like, okay, I guess this is fine. I haven't watched DM in like 20 years.
Hey, man.
I'm waiting still.
Yeah,
Waiting
so.
for my turn.
But you got the GX question right. Like
Yeah. The GX and the brains ones. There was like 3. But it's fine. It was fun. I'm really happy I was able to do that.
Yeah. Speaking of all that, we're gonna have the
I was like, there she goes, there she goes, she got it.
we're gonna have the second trivia soon. So that's gonna involve Shiosei, Pheromone, and actually Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, Dylan. So that'll be pretty cool.
It's gonna be solid.
Sign me up for the next one, dude.
Who's the first person?
Shiosei. She is pretty much equal in knowledge with Dylan in regards to sevens, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, yeah.
Shiosei is the Sea Dragon. The Sea Dragon Twitch
Yep.
VTuber, basically.
Yeah. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to have them head-to-head battle with. Speaking of head-to-head battle, yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see them go at it with Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's knowledge. So that'll be pretty cool. Next
yeah,
up is.
because, yeah,
What were you
because
gonna
the subbing.
Peeps YGO. That's gonna be very interesting to have on stream. Shout out to Peeps.
He's dope. He's intelligent. Silly man though.
Yeah, very silly, fun guy. We'll see more of him. Slifer the Sky Dragon, an incredibly talented artist, very good person. A lot about the OCG and merch in that region.
I like Slifer a lot. I think she's really funny, and I think she's really entertaining.
Yeah, very cool. Slim YGO, we actually got Slim. Slim will be coming on some occasion. That'll be pretty cool to have him there.
It's cool to see Slim back too, because he's from my area from the boomer years too. So
Yeah, you guys all have something in common.
Yeah, Slim's dope. I really like him.
He actually taught me how to play my next round deck in the Mokaba League. That's kind of a little tiny spoiler, but that'll be fun.
That's interesting.
Yep. So we'll see a little bit about that next week, maybe. Stealthy One, Alyssa, I think is her name. That'll be really cool to have.
Dude, Alyssa is amazing. She's like so good at Yu-Gi-Oh! And she's so sweet, and she's just like so funny. She's just such an incredible person.
Yeah, and I love her. What is it? D-Time series on YouTube.
Yeah, her D-Time is so freaking good because like there's too much freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't keep track of it all, and she boils it down into 5 minutes and makes me more knowledgeable.
And I think she's making all of her art and all of her assets, which is actually like doubly incredible after she's editing everything too. She like puts a lot of effort into her videos. It's pretty cool.
Yes.
After Alyssa, we have Pheromone. He's very good in the judge community. He's a very good judge. He does a lot for cosplay community. Very knowledgeable about Duel Links and about everything Yu-Gi-Oh! So that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I like Pheromone a lot. He's really nice. He does great cosplays, but he'll also like get into character and make these videos with like animations and stuff that just like looks really cool.
Yeah, I'm like wicked impressed by that. I think he actually went to Egypt and cosplayed as Yugi and took pictures in the desert too.
Whoa!
That is
Oh,
so
wow,
cool.
That's
Oh my
amazing.
God.
That's really cool.
That's definitely on his Twitter. You can go check that out. But it's really
That's
cool.
friggin' dope.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
really cool.
dedication.
After that, we obviously have Pac. Pac's gonna be pretty cool to have. He's gonna be a special guest on occasion. He can't make every single one, but he will stop by when we want him to come in.
Love him.
That's awesome.
I think everyone knows and loves Pax, so
A very nice guy.
AKA Mr. Buyout.
Hmm.
I'm still like thinking about everybody in the community because like I'm in my own little corner and I'm just like getting exposed to everybody right now.
No, I mean, yeah, like that's what I wanted for this podcast. We have everybody from like every corner of Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, maybe some writers, artists, you know, talented cosplayers, duelists, people who play Duel Links, all that stuff. So I think it's really good to have, you know, a variety so we can have, you know, not just the same old podcast, what's the best deck, what's coming out in Yu-Gi-Oh, but like talk about some other stuff and have some other segments as opposed to just, you know, rinse and repeat.
One card broken combo. Unbelievable.
O-face.
No card combo.
I still want to play Pac in 2011, but I'm too spaghetti to ask. So I just stay in the
Just
back.
do it.
Dude, no, you have no idea. I don't approach anybody. I'm just so spaghetti when it comes to like meeting people. I just have no idea how to talk to anybody.
dude, I'll ask for you. Hit me up.
I think people should be like afraid to talk to you, if anything. You're like a bigger known person.
Like even when people came up to me and they're like, "Oh, you know, can you sign my cards?" I would just be like, "Ugh," like that would be like the first response, but like it wouldn't be like a bad ugh. It would be like a ugh. I don't know what to say right now, and like to explain my spaghettiness, I sat down to wait for a Duel Links side event one time, and a group of girls came up to me and they're like, "You always sit by yourself at like all of the, you know, YCSs. You want to hang out with us?" And like what I meant to say was, "Oh no, it's okay. You know, my side event is gonna start." And like the first thing I said was just like, "No, I'm good." And I was like, no, that's not what I wanted to say.
Oh no.
So they were just like, they gave me this like look like I was just so mean, and I was just like, "No, I want to talk to you guys. Please sit down with me." But that'll explain like how my spaghetti-ness.
No, I mean, we all love you here, so whatever you want to talk and ask or through connection, we can make something work and maybe get you to dual pack without being spaghetti. And then the last person, obviously I mentioned it quite a bit in the stream, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything. Dylan will also be a part of the cast. I love Dylan, love all of his content. That's literally one of his sound bites.
Woohoo! All I can say is that like I've known him for like about 6 years, and he makes awesome content. So I'm happy that he's actually joining us.
I can't even believe he wants to. I mean, like, he's got like 80,000 almost subs, and he's just like, "Hey, can I do the podcast?" I'm like, "Yes."
Absolutely, you can.
You can
I
do
was
all.
embarrassed when he followed my alt. I'm like, oh my god, why is he looking at this stuff now?
Oh no. I love Dylan though. He's a very sweet person. He like DMs me sometimes, asks how people are doing, and I kind of like we just talk
he followed
back.
me on Twitter, and I was like, what?
Very sweet person. I love him.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to know him because I don't really know much about him.
He's really funny.
Yeah, I popped into his stream for the first time, talking to him ever, and I just said hi, and he like just started thanking me and everything. So really cool, really humble guy.
Mm-hmm.
He really is.
Yeah, he's literally the chillest dude ever.
We love you,
He
Dylan.
really is.
Hearts in the chat for Dylan, please.
Real hearts, human hearts.
I'm here for it.
Fair enough. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do the giveaway for the sleeves now. If everybody wants to peep their eyes on the Twitch chat. If you haven't already, exclamation point giveaway or scapegoat. Both. Just try both. I'm not sure which one it is to be honest, but just do both. You might win it.
I'm just trying to win another
I'm-
Yu-Gi-Oh giveaway from Scapegoat.
I know you won the Toei deck box. That was so crazy.
I have my 2011 deck in it. Cause
I saw on stream, yeah.
I told you Billy really wanted it, so I just put his deck in it and then called it a day.
That's so sick. Yeah, I know. That's so cool. I love that. That was the day of the Kaiba challenge, right?
I don't know. I think so, maybe. I just remember I was just like, he wanted it. I told him I won the Toei deck box, and he's like, "It's my deck box now."
I think there was like 300 max people in my chat at the time, and like I was surprised you won. Like I was like, what?
I was working, and I almost like tripped over everything trying to rush to my computer to put like exclamation with scapegoat or whatever it was.
I'm happy you won it, and then we obviously have a bunch of other people, who won the prizes too. And then I sell stuff too on the side. Everybody gets all their stuff, so don't have to worry about me. I definitely send everything out. MBT just got his package. I don't know if everybody saw that the other day. Wicked sick. I gave him the Zexel box, the Toei box, and some Sacred Beast sleeves. So that's pretty good for him.
Yeah.
Those Zexel boxes are way nicer.
I have 20 more coming in.
Oh
my God.
Hit me up when you get those. I like really, really want one, and I'm sad that I missed the last round.
No, yeah, I have 20 of those coming in, 3 GX ones and 1 5Ds one coming in. So that'll be pretty cool.
The GX
Dude,
ones
what
are
are you
hot.
doing?
I'm not gonna lie.
Stimulus, dude.
Stimmy money.
I'm tripling, quadrupling my money. But yeah, also I gave one to Zara for one of her tournaments that is going to be upcoming, right, Zara?
Yeah, I have a charity tournament coming up soon. I'm using this as a license to be able to talk about it. I don't know if you actually want me to talk about it.
No, you can.
But, it's called the Heart of the Cards tournament, where the premise is that you start the game with one card in hand, and the ban list is going to be decided by community donations, and all of the donations are going to go to this nonprofit in California that serves people with disabilities that's kind of struggling right now.
That's
And
nice.
yeah, we'll see if very suspiciously rich people show up to ruin my tournament.
Well, hopefully we'll see that soon. Yeah, I gave Zara the Zexel box, the Toei box, and did I do anything else, or was that it?
You sent me some sleeves.
Oh, okay, cool. Sleeves too. So whoever wins first, you're gonna be pimped out at a regional or YCS wherever you go.
Yeah, thank you, Scapegoat.
Yeah, no problem. So I'll get to the contest. Everybody who entered, if you still haven't entered, please enter now. We're gonna give away the pack of Trishula sleeves on the screen. Very beautiful sleeves. They have like the glittery effect too. You can kind of like move them around. They sparkle. Very nice pair of sleeves. And after, I think I'm gonna be actually for our second episode, I'm gonna be giving away a Toei deck box. So you can look forward to that too.
Wow.
Yep. Everybody's gonna be balling. So all right, let's get started. Let's see who wins it.
Mount Fuji official has won the giveaway.
Mount Fuji official. So feel free to message me, whisper or whatnot on here, if you're still in the chat. Yep, you are. I'll send you a.
If you don't want it, I'll take it. Yeah. That's a joke. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Understandable, yes.
See, my AirPods are dying, so I must go now.
No, not the AirPods.
I know. It was so fun talking to everybody, and thank you for having me on.
Yeah, no problem, Tracy. I was glad to have you, and hopefully I'll see you soon in the community.
You know you will. Bye, everyone. Bye, chat.
See ya.
Bye.
So that's pretty much it. I don't know if anybody has any closing statements, but that was our episode 1.
I'm gonna talk about why Mystic Mind should be No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That card needs to go,
I
bro.
feel
That
like
just
It's about Mystic Mind, even though I don't play the actual TCG.
Mine is a mess.
That's what I've been hearing that too. I've seen constant memes.
Lions are best deck.
Mr. stayed at 1.
Watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains on Crunchyroll.com immediately. Thank you.
Is
right
Zayal on Crunchyroll?
Yes, all Yu-Gi-Ohs.
Yeah,
on
Okay,
well-
then do that for Zayal too.
The sub one is not there yet.
But watch
for
Vrains
the-
Oh,
first.
wait, the sub one isn't on?
The sub
I'll
one
double
is the
down on
only
that.
one
Watch
that's not on
Brains
there.
first.
Who the hell's watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Dubbed? Ew, don't do
That's
that.
interesting. Wait, Sub Zexel is not on Crunchyroll?
Yeah, Sub-Zero is not on Crunchyroll, which is really disappointing because I'm like, please, you're done with the
It's
actual
really good.
DM. Can you give
Yeah.
us the stuff we've been wanting? It's
Zayal's
been
literally
10
godlike.
years.
Actually godlike.
It's
Awesome.
literally been 10 years now. Please give it to us. We're starving.
So we're close to closing off the stream. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat for who we should send everybody to. We have Duel Links Entertainment. Shout out to Camille. Pack, Venus, Callan, and Elysium. So you guys can vote for whoever you want. So yeah, let's wait for 3 minutes, and you guys can keep talking if you want.
3 minutes.
Dubs are not valid. General Vogel in the chat. I just want to mention that real quick.
I like
That's
the dub.
crazy.
I like the DM and GX dubs.
Those are the only ones I think that are pretty good. I mean, 5Ds is pretty good too, but you know.
I mean,
I
they're
hate the
totally different
5D
shows.
stuff.
Like it's no longer Yu-Gi-Oh! At that point. It's
It
just
really
it's like
isn't.
I would disagree. I actually have concentration issues, so I watch it dubbed first and then I watch it subbed, and it really helps me.
okay.
You know what? I
They're
played
two
Duel
totally
Links-
different.
Go ahead.
They're totally different experiences. So like,
Yeah, but
I don't
that-
know. You're not a true fan unless you've watched it dubbed and subbed.
The
Sorry.
thing is, but like the
I'm kidding. I'm so kidding.
No,
Please
I
don't
know you're
cancel me.
I know you're kidding. I'm just saying. Like,
And
the
send
thing
tweet.
for me about it being two different experiences is why I don't like it. That's why I prefer watching it in the original audio.
I watched it subtitled, but then for Vrains, but then I'm probably gonna go watch it in English, just so then because I play Duel Links in English, I would like to appreciate both voice actors, playmaker. So
It's so funny to me because like the other day even I was talking about Arc 5. I forget with somebody. And there's a character in Arc 5. He's a ninja. His name is Tsukikage. And one of the people person I was talking about, I don't know what the topic we're talking about was. He was like, "Oh yeah, you like Moon Shadow?" And I was like, "What?" And like that's like his dub
Oh, yeah,
name. And I was like,
that's yeah.
it's not just straight up Moon Shadow. Like they straight up. I mean, okay, fair. Like that is what Tsukikage, I guess, literally means. It's just so goofy because like I'll hear all these dub names. Like, what the hell is Gong Strong? What is that?
The dub names are super goofy, dude.
Yeah, they're
It's
super goofy.
ridiculous.
It's too much. It's too much for me.
It's one
They
thing
really
I would
named Soulburner, Theodore Hamilton, and,
Dude,
like,
and
it's
it
the
hurts
worst.
me.
It
It really hurts me.
Like a chipmunk from Alvin.
His name is Theodore.
It's straight up Theodore. It's straight up
It's
Theodore.
really sad. It hurts.
Hold up, I
really
gotta make
bad.
a meme.
It's really not valid
Oh
at all.
no.
He doesn't look like a
Shiggy's
Theodore.
Yeah,
Oh,
He
it's
doesn't
all
look like a
time.
Theodore.
Only thing I can
Shiro
say
in
to
the
you,
chat
Shiggy's
makes a
is
good
Teddy
point.
Hams.
Shiro in chat makes a good point. They changed Yuzu to Zuzu.
Yes.
Yeah. The name changes are a choice for sure.
They're not valid, but they are a choice.
Something
They're
else
definitely
that
a
is
choice.
a pretty stark difference between the two is the music. I feel like that is huge.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
for
music
sure.
is.
You know what?
Yeah.
As somebody who comes from being in the Dragon Ball fandom, it reminds me a lot of the Bruce Falconer versus like original score arguments, wherein
Yeah.
like the original Yu-Gi-Oh soundtracks are very kind of orchestral, almost cinematic. But if you
Yeah.
go to the dub soundtracks, it's a Saturday morning cartoon, straight up.
Yeah,
Like,
it is
Yeah, they're
literally
not
a Saturday
great.
morning cartoon.
It's Fairly Odd Parents.
It takes
yeah.
away from the experience a lot. I feel like that's
Yeah,
the
for
biggest
sure.
Dude, the Barian Emperor's theme from Zayal is insane, and that's not in the dub, and that's criminal.
Yeah.
Also, side note, why did you guys tie the raid, man? What am I supposed to do?
Flip a coin.
Sorry.
Coin flip.
300 people. How about the smaller people, yo?
All right, we'll do the small. We'll do Elysium. We'll do Elysium.
Vrain's fun fact here, right? The original composer of the Duel Monsters music came back and composed the music for Vrain's. And if you watch the dub, you don't get to hear any of that music.
That's sucks, man.
It's like the
That's
Vrain's
sucks.
music is
I
is
don't know why that's still a thing where they feel like they need to just change the names. I guess it's like a licensing thing, but I don't get it.
It is a licensing thing. I cannot really explain why. All I remember is that there was a bunch of controversy with it was during 5Ds, I think, and they were like falsifying numbers to TV Tokyo.
I remember that. I remember that.
Yes, and
Yeah,
then they
that was
had to
goofy.
bail on it, and then they had to change their name.
That was so goofy. Get to 4K Media.
No, yeah, and then they had to get everything through like Toon Boom or something like that. It was really like,
Oh my god, Toon Boom.
Hi, I remember all that stuff. I was like, why would you do this? 4K.
Jesus, just threw me through like a ringer.
I'm just like screams because it was really frustrating to see that, and just the fact that a show that actually became like really popular so far in the States. Surprisingly, I'm surprised it happened during 5Ds of all things, considering that's very popular over here. But the numbers are
Really?
falsified.
Really popular.
So it's like, what is the real truth?
All I know, I haven't watched Frames yet. I'm just gonna say, because I've been up for like 21 hours because I'm insane. So I'm gonna go to bed in a
Dude, go to
second. But
sleep.
yeah, I'm going to. But before I do, I just wanted to say I stan I because he's voiced by Takahiro Sakurai.
Yeah.
Who
And
is,
he's also gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's like that's what I said. He's voiced by Takahiro Sakurai. So
Do I have to send you the video that's like 10 seconds long and it's just him saying mozzarella cheese? Do I have to send that to you?
what do you mean? Yes, that's not even a question.
Okay, I'm gonna have to send it to you. I'll send it to you after the.
Okay, I'm
podcast.
gonna go to bed because I'm like ridiculous and a fool.
Yeah, we're wrapping up right now. So
Probably a great time to wrap it up as
Yeah.
well.
So we're gonna rate Elysium. I want to thank everybody who was here, everybody who left, everybody who's in the chat right now, everybody who followed. I'll get to you guys. Fair enough.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
thank you.
It was
Thank you.
so much fun.
I'll be streaming again on Friday, so I'll get to everybody who followed me and I'll do a read through then. I don't want to, take up everybody's time. We've been here for 2.5 hours, but thank you very much. And anything you guys want to say before we leave?
Play Duel Links.
Stan Zale. Konami, can you unban me, please?
See you later, guys.
Twitch Prime. Use your Twitch Prime.
Got to
Any primers in the chat?
Called by to 3.
I like
Hardcore to
that.
1.
Called by the 3, I like that.
Here's a hot
Yeah,
take.
that's
Give
solid.
me Maxi if we get called by.
Maxi also to 3.
Maxi to 3. Let's
Maxi
go.
also to 3.
No, don't be sociopath.
Lunalight Tiger to 1.
All right, guys, have a nice night.
You have a nice night.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.